So this is our first Wednesday night D&D session. Hope you guys enjoy. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications. How do you put this in Dungeons and Dragons?
How?
Like,
So if you should be able to capture your
no, I have that. I
items,
meant
right?
like my title. So it's
Oh,
under Dungeons and Dragons. What is that technically under?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Tabletop or something like that?
Thought it was
Are you
just
talking
under
about
Dungeons and
Twitch?
Dragons.
Yeah, on Twitch. Well, Dungeons and Dragons only gives me Dungeons and Dragons online.
You could do
Yeah,
like
that's
tabletop as your category or something.
No, just do Dungeons and Dragons. Like it's a category, just Dungeons and Dragons.
that's what I would do.
Weird. It's not. Yeah, that's not popping up. So Dungeons.
Interesting.
There it is. I have to type literally the and symbol for it to show up.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Well, now I'm in Dungeons and Dragons. All right, so I'm good.
Let's see. I think I'm ready to rock too. Oh, I think so. We'll see. Who knows?
It's first night. I'm sure there's going to be some rocky moments.
Dude, I haven't played. Like, I'm trying to think of the last time I played. I think it was well over 3 years ago.
No, you DM'd for us like
Oh,
a year
yeah,
ago.
I guess that's right. I've DM'd online before. Oh, hells yeah. I can roll these things. Sweet. Eat it.
Well, that has my old rogue symbol.
So I don't know how you guys want to play this out, but I've got like a base town ready to rock. And I figured we'd just start in there. You guys can up with whatever you guys want. I don't know how you guys want to do it.
Well, like, do you have a storyline that we're gonna try and do? Like,
No, I was just gonna figure it out on the fly.
just wing it as we go?
Oof.
Yeah.
That takes me back to like the first time I played with you. I think that was like my first D&D session I played.
Yeah.
It was fun. Just kind of pick it up in
Too
town.
much work to come up with all that shit.
I mean, the way that I like to play D&D, the characters should be like half invested in making the story as well. It's fun to like.
Honestly, most of the story drive that I get is from what you guys talk about.
Well, exactly. Like it's fun
Yeah.
to like bring out the characters and
Yeah.
let it happen.
Okay, so then what is the premise of us meeting?
That's the hard part. That literally the hardest
Why don't we
part
just
of
do
getting
it like
D&D started.
Why don't we just do like
Is that-
town square like quest board or something? Like is it just like a light quest or something we can
Well, like,
pick up for some?
me and Shard's
Movement point?
backstory that we kind of made up is I stuck with kind of the berserk thing, and we're mercenaries.
I went tribal
Okay.
marauder, so I'm like a tabaxi ranger with like a tribal skirmisher kind of background.
So what we can do is you guys have
I'll go last of my tribe. There we go.
I'd say within like a region there has been there's been a request for like goblin eradication.
We're
In
goblin
this
players.
town- Yeah, in this town of Scudison Village, and you guys have all basically intertwined at the inn down in the bottom right corner. You guys can interact over breakfast or something, and then I'll kick it
Wait,
off after
am I
that.
seeing the wrong?
You keep scrolling down.
I should have you guys all in Scudison Village right now.
Where are we?
I mean, you
There's-
actually put us on the board.
Let me see who I've got.
Wait, I think that's me down there.
I've got 6. I got you.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my guys. I'll throw Rob down here.
Yeah, bottom right is me, the little white
There's Sharden.
node thing.
We don't have our symbols aren't showing up on our character
You have to
No,
put
you gotta
that.
do it.
in the game.
You
yeah,
have to
you've
put
gotta
that.
do that in the bio and info, I believe.
Yeah, if you go
Oh,
click
it's
on
in
your
edit.
character,
It's in edit. Click to upload your avatar.
yeah, and then you can upload your avatar picture to it.
In Discord, I did link
Oh.
the outline if you want to use it. But
I'm gonna
Jesus,
use my
sorry.
same guy, but I don't know where the file is.
I think I did it last time for you guys. I made everything for you guys.
I can make them.
You should be able to.
I just want to
You
use the
can-
token that I have already and just
Yeah, you can
put it
just
there.
throw an image in your edit in the edit profile thing.
I don't think I do. I still have a D&D channel in my Discord, or did I delete it? I think I deleted it.
I have my character art somewhere on this computer.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, if you guys just want to throw an image on there, it'll crop it to a square automatically.
It'll give you a selector, I think.
Something.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
So, Sharden, can you drag your character down by the end where 6 is?
I don't know which one.
Yeah, they're not named.
I'm already
like,
there, but like I can click on one. I assume
Yeah,
I can't get my image out of this software though. It doesn't let me save it, and I don't have it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Annoying. Won't just let me use what I already have. Like I don't want to make a new one. I have it. Select.
well, like I know it's not perfect, but what about that? Like just putting that there.
You did a snip of it.
Yeah, I just clipped it. You know, it might not be the best, but at least it's basic enough to where it's there.
Just like it's really dumb that it's not just letting me use the thing I already have made in the software. Like I already have it. It's right there. You already have it. Use it.
Is it like a PNG or anything?
It's a nothing. You're trying a different spot and out of the game. That.
I don't have the same background, but that'll work. Or the border. But... Let me just throw you my
That's okay.
token.
Oh, there we go. Moonlit Paw. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's Rob's. Moonlit Paw, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say you should know my character by now. If you want my token, here it is.
That's cool. Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if you want to like use it for the one to drag onto the board, I don't know if it's
Already,
separate.
yeah, no, it's.
Oh, it
it's all
already
the same.
updates.
Yeah. Oh, there's Sharden right there. I'm gonna throw you guys in the end then. So you guys can see the map and everything. That's
yeah, we
all
have
good.
we have full fog of war though, so like we see all the
We see
shit out
everything.
in the woods. So
Okay.
you need to restrict our player vision.
Yeah, I was trying to get Fog of War to work, and it wasn't working for me. Give it one more go. Standard Fog of War on, save. So you guys probably can't see
I need
shit
to level
now.
myself up to 3rd level, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do the quick character level up answer. A 10 and a 1. Ah, spicy health level ups.
Whoa, now I lost all, like, I can't, it's a black screen for me.
Yeah, it's just,
Sometimes, like, I don't know how you're doing the dynamic lighting, but our characters can have, like, a light range attribute of, like, what their
Yeah,
illumination
I remember you had
is.
that
Like, we
issue
could have-
last time.
We could have line of sight, but no vision, so you might need to give us, like, an 100 radius, like, light aura just for, like, seeing or something.
yeah, I'm wondering if I do that on...
But I don't know if you have it set up like with like the Roll20 premium lighting setup, because I know like when JJ sets stuff up for D&D, it's different.
I don't have premium anymore. Maybe that's why. I was just gonna run without fog.
Yeah, I think you might just have to like designate like a rectangle that we see then, or something.
I'm really not too sure.
I've never DM'd in.
I mean, I'm not too worried about the Fog of War right now.
I think we can probably play without it for our first session, if we really wanted
Yeah,
to.
like, I might just have to get premium afterwards. I'll have to look into it, but
Like if
I've
we,
always had problems with Fog of War.
I remember last time we did it. Remember that was a big issue.
Yeah. Yeah, because some maps are made for it and some maps aren't. It's cool. This is fine.
All right, so we're in the town,
You're chilling in the town right now, yeah.
and then you said they have a goblin infestation or whatever, like just issues with goblins.
Well, you guys are all here for like a goblin eradication job.
Okay.
Help the town get rid of some pests.
As long as I get paid, I don't care.
Mercenary work is good work.
Yeah, any
There's a lot
job
of
I can get
mercenary
paid for.
work around here. It's like being a mercenary is it's almost a well-respected profession, I would assume, and you kind of gain a lot of notoriety from it.
It's kind of like being a prostitute in Firefly. It's actually a good profession.
Yeah, exactly.
The sweeter the honey.
Well then, my vote is let's go. How are we getting paid? Is it like, you know, percent per ear we bring back? Like what? How do they know? Or is it just if I go out there and kill something and show blood, I get money?
Let's take it like, I guess let's not divulge too much into the story. Like, you guys have all, what's it called? You guys have all accepted not a contract, but a formal letter that
Like a
the
commission.
Lord and Lady, commission. So the Lord and Lady have commissioned out within the region that they're requesting missionary work or whatnot, and you guys have answered the call. You've come to the town, and you really kind of got to figure it out.
I'm assuming you meant mercenary, not missionary work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, you guys, I don't know. Who knows what?
End up in that position. I mean,
Depends on what class you're playing. Yeah.
So like, is there anyone else in the inn with us?
No, it's just you three and the owner.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the owner and try and figure out who's in charge of
Let's
the
Rob,
board.
you ready?
Yep, I am ready to go.
Like who's in charge of this job, so I can figure out how this all works. Because I want to know how I'm getting paid. Because if it's by the ear, like I'm just gonna go fucking slaughter a bunch of goblins.
Ham.
Yeah.
Or is it just kind of like you go and do some work and report back? and then they
Exactly.
run
Like,
out.
what's exactly the job? Like, we're here to kill goblins, but how does it work?
Or
That's-
what's the nature of the problem? Like, where are they coming from? How many of these suckers even are there?
Yeah. I just want
It's going on.
like so we'll go. That's what I'm doing right now. Go find more information about this
So
job.
you guys got everything. You got us down here. Name for this guy. I need to be able to.
Oh, this
take
is this
better
guy. I
notes.
see. I thought this guy was the tavern.
No, the
Makes
white
more
one
sense.
is mine. I don't have the circle thing yet.
Selected token. Oh, fucking perfect. That's awesome. All right. I wonder if that works.
I don't remember how to put it in that little circle. So
It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
What a
worry about
jovial
it right
little
now.
fellow.
Yeah. He runs a
some-
pretty good inn.
Cozy, rosy cheeks.
Got them sideburns going on.
Looks like
Did
Wolverine.
the letter we got or whatever commission not say who to talk to?
oh, we got a letter.
We got some kind of commission, right? We got something.
Yeah, that's a good question. It would. Oh, let's.
Well, that's kind of why I was asking. Like, should we already know this stuff or?
Yeah, if we came here because we got commissioned already, we would probably know something.
Yeah, so there is this whole thing is commissioned by the Scudison Village Council, which has 6 members on it.
Are they the people
but you
in the
guys-
huge ass building up to the top?
That's correct.
Okay.
So they would probably be the first ones that you would want to meet up. 6, since you were talking to the little dude, he would tell you all that information. He'd be like, you're gonna have to go see the Council of 6. That's the ones with the information.
They're my council.
Okay,
All
For a
right.
second, is your name Six?
Yeah, my name is 6 in the game.
Hmm.
So that's why I
Very
said they're my
interesting.
council.
Then
What
I'd
a
be like,
coincidence.
yeah. Like, apparently you have a council on 6. Right? Tell me about that.
You know, I don't tell you guys everything. I'm a pretty big
Fortunately,
deal.
you are the only 3 that have answered the request.
Even better,
And-
more money for us.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen anybody come through these parts in months.
So then I say I turn to my group, our group. We go talk to the council and figure out, one, where these goblins are, and what we need to do exactly to get paid.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan to me.
Go.
Keep your head on a swivel. We've been attacked multiple times the past couple weeks.
Oh,
I'm not worried about it.
Quiver's ready.
I walk outside already.
Dipping on him.
Good luck.
Hearing him give counsel made me immediately like not care. Bored. I'm leaving.
So there are guards out and about, and townsfolk meandering around. It does seem like a pretty bustling community. A lot of people seem very on guard and very curious. They're, everybody that has their eye on you as you walk past.
Living a tough life out here.
Not disrespectful, but very cautious and curious.
That's. So do we see what looks like the town hall kind of building?
Yeah, you guys can make your way up. So you guys can make your way up past the restaurant and the alchemist here. And you guys would notice this, like the buildings are pretty outstanding. Like that you're walking by a barn, you're walking by a little shrine and the alchemist and a restaurant, things like that. You can see the church off to your left, and the tavern even further beyond that, the stables. You guys see all of this. So there's one house in town. You guys do see like sets of houses kind of on the outskirts of town.
Mm-hmm.
Blacksmith has smoke billowing out of its furnaces, and you can hear the saws of the lumber mill grinding on wood.
So it's a bustling, productive town.
Yeah, I would say that this is kind of like an X mark within the like outer reaches of this. What would I say? Like country? I don't know if you guys want to have like. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there is a civil war. You guys
So is
do
it like
know.
feudal era, like or like feudalism kind of like fiefs and lords?
Yeah, because me and
Most- yeah,
Shard were both
mostly-
in the military.
No, just you.
Oh yeah, you were a mercenary. That's how you found me.
So, yeah, Zach. Like, I'm gonna have to just base off of your story on how your how your military work went.
I just whatever.
Um,
Pick one of the sides. Like I don't really care. I don't know enough about this campaign, and just say I was fighting for that army. The story that me and Shard kind of came up with is that we can play off of each other. Is that he was commissioned by the same side I was on as a mercenary group. He saw me fighting, and he offered me like, hey, come work for me, and I decided to go work for him.
We get paid better.
Yeah, we get paid better. He's like, come work for me. You'll, because I was all just about the fighting. I just liked the fighting, and so he's like, come work for me. I'll definitely get you stronger opponents and more money, pretty much.
see, I might be able to like. Yeah, I already told you guys I'm really winging this.
No, you're good. And so like that's the oops. I didn't mean to paste that.
I'm really considering just running this out of the Forgotten Realms. I think that's going to be out of Faerun.
Do it. I mean, I know at least a decent amount about Forgotten Realms,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
so that definitely makes it a little bit easier.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna push like 1,000 years in the head, or like 1,000 years into the future, so that we can just skip all the. You guys are post calamity, so which is when the dragons basically annihilated most of the cities, and the undead overrunning from the north has been quelched. You guys, this is called the Great Peace that you guys are starting in. Like 1,000
So it's
years.
just
of
more like
peace.
the like. What's the like word for those like trash races, like the second, like the spawn, like like the
That's
goblinoids and
racist.
stuff. Like they're like the second races or whatever. Are they just like
I-
making wars and troubles?
I
Yeah.
gotta remember I'm streaming because I almost said some really bad shit.
Good thing. Yeah, it's imagine, so you got like your main, you got human, orc,
Elves.
elf, dwarves. They are all cohabiting right now, and there are a few goblins. There's a few other like minor races that are cohabiting.
Like
world right
elevated
now.
factions or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've definitely got like terrorism cells of creatures that are still operating within the world.
Yeah.
And the three major factions, I'm gonna have to come up with names, but the three major factions, it's basically been a Cold War. You know, it's been 1,000 years of peace, but it's a Cold War. And
Well, I
it's-
mean, anytime there's extended peace, little sticky fingers are working back alleys.
exactly, like this is
So it
when
doesn't last forever. People are starting to knife in the back and covert
This is when
politics.
like politicians are really
What, people knifing in the
overreaching and
back?
shit
No,
like that.
I didn't.
Somebody make their money off of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
What? No.
We're all mercenaries here. A little skulldaggery happens here and there.
My specific background is hired killer.
Hell yeah.
They're killed.
My guy's like last of his nomadic clan, make a name for himself, warrior, hero kind of thing.
You guys
I
have
would
like
just-
cool backstories. I'm like, I just want to fight people. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
just want to
Gotta
fight.
do what you gotta do.
Why don't we go see this council about
Yeah, let's go actually
some
go in there.
I'm
goblins
gonna
to
put the Faerun Max
muscle up.
map in here for you guys.
We got a little Pokemon card to collect for the map overworld.
I tried to
Oh, you
click
know
on
what?
the stream to move our characters.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want it. I will. If you guys want the stream, just to have it up, I would appreciate that if if your computers can handle
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
heck,
to
I can
have
throw it up
viewers.
I'll throw it muted.
Yeah,
give us
yeah.
some
Like I
traction.
don't need anything special, but like having the viewers so it boosts it up would be.
Yeah, no, that's totally true.
Because the more people we have, I don't know how popular D&D is on Twitch. I think there's like
I'm
gonna
7,000.
I'm gonna have to upgrade, guys. So I can't
Fog of War or the other
upload
map?
my own images.
D&D's pretty like popular enough. Like it's a couple scrolls before you get under 10 people.
Yeah, it's got 6,000. Wow, that main group has 2.7 thousand people watching. There's some like.
Well, depending on the time of
good
day that we
shoot.
end up playing till, what ends up happening is you might end up just like copping a raid from like a 10-person or something D&D streamer, like if they finish up their
Yeah, there's
run
some
for the
like
night.
serious little D&D things going on.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, well, there's some pretty major D&D, I don't know, organizations. Oh, that's my dog, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, dude, not on stream.
Okay.
Like,
Just getting a, don't worry, I'm just getting a blowjob. That peanut butter out.
So you can't do the blowjob joke after you said it's your dog.
Dude, I was in the Navy. I don't give a shit.
I definitely would like to get a setup like this. If you guys ever want to use your webcams, if you have them, I would love to actually get.
I've got a
I don't even think I have a webcam or enough lights to actually see.
Like,
anything
if you
other
can't
than
do it,
my
it's not a big
greasy,
deal. But like, I like
shiny
some of these
reflection.
setups that these guys have. That it would be cool to have the images of
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, you also got to remember they've got people working on them on the side, and
I mean, some of these guys have like 13
Producers.
viewers. I doubt they have
yeah.
producers and shit.
F.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, some of those guys have like super high production value, and nobody watches.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I would love
But
to.
that's the thing, you just have to keep producing it and be there and be available, and you will find the right following and pop off. Like,
Yeah, you just gotta
100%.
come up with the most fucked up shit to have a story about.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
Generally,
that
if,
would
peop-
really
if
help.
people
Like-
on stream are like being degenerate and having fun, that's all you can really ask for.
yeah, like once we
Never
get
had
kind of
fun,
in
and
the in the groove of this, it's gonna go a lot smoother. This is first session, getting to know everyone.
Who
Like,
cares if Zach gets banned?
we're already making blowjob jokes. Like, I think we're gonna
So-
be good.
Who do we fuck in this building?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
Chris,
Did I
were
just
you
make-
you were in you were the DM for the Tribor campaign, right?
Oh yeah, dude, you remember?
All that.
Aren't you the one that
that
like fucked the entire town or something like that?
Oh
I'm
my
pretty
God,
sure I
that
heard about you.
that frisky wizard with the cone of cold
Frisky
and his
wizard.
damn wife that we stuffed the panties in to gag her alarm screams.
God, yeah.
And
that
then it
was
just
the
turned
one.
into like a half sexual encounter and just absolute 24 damage cone of cold to the face.
I
So,
think the proper word is rape.
but we had
That's
no
gonna
evidence
get banned
whether-
from stream session, I think.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what was worse,
Well,
what
we had
happened in
two-
the Lord's house or the blacksmith. I mean,
It was the Lord's house. It was that Lord's house or whatever. All right, guys.
All right.
So, as you come up to the meeting hall, you notice. I'll just describe what you've got going here. There are guards standing posted outside. They do look you over, but they don't ask for papers or anything. They don't make any statements. They let you go in as
So it seems like they know who we are for the most part.
not necessarily. You're not a goblin.
So these three like very armed individuals just walk into their mayor or president's house and they don't care.
I would assume that you
council
have
chambers.
mercenary looks.
I'd definitely be like
What?
belted out like a merc for sure.
Yeah, but I could be a merc hired to come kill their six. Like,
Ooh, straight up.
Well, the doors. The
I mean,
doors
like, if
are
anybody's
open.
offering, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, if there's a prize.
I'll give you 1 copper each.
Don't tempt me.
this
It's gonna dark real quick.
this will be over before we start our first session.
I would
Chaotic
be
neutral
surprised.
fallen ASMR. It's not looking good.
Alright, let's find what everyone before we kill everyone in this building. Let's find out who's in charge and what
They need to
goblins we
point
need to
us
go
towards
kill.
something a little bit more pointy-eared to get our hands around.
Something I'm gonna get paid for too, and I'm not paying for it.
So is there like a distinct one of these that's like leading the table, or are they more like a common
Man.
six where they all share
male.
equal footing? Oh,
I
oh,
just
I see.
realized-
Is that like 5 ladies and a.
I just realized that. Yeah, it's all random.
Trying to zoom in a little bit.
Totally going off of
Actually-
this. It's you got a drow, half
Is
orc.
that 5
human.
ladies?
No, this one's a dude.
No, the one to the far. How are you guys like pinging?
I thought this one was the
You just
lady.
Oh, you have to hold the
Candies,
click.
right?
Okay, there
Yeah,
it
if
is.
you long hold, you can ping.
There it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay, I'm the red
This is,
one.
this is 1,000 years ahead of the normal D&D campaign, so you have to, be courteous of people's gender requests.
And
This
racist.
could go either way too.
Because I was about to make like aren't drow supposed to be like not accepted?
Well,
They
I
are
mean,
accepted now.
this far
Different-
after
different time.
the stuff, everybody can participate.
All right, so which one looks like they're in charge?
The male. The male.
You're so sexist.
Dude, it's so...
Not that far in the future, huh?
Yeah,
In a not so distant future.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the male guy.
they all greet you like, "Hey,
Oh.
good afternoon, the adventurers. Please come in, come in. Are you here on the request of our request of goblin eradication?"
Yeah.
Absolutely, emphatically yes.
As long as you're paying.
Yes. So what we have decided is, because goblins have 2 ears, we would prefer to just do 1 gold per ear. So that's 2 per goblin.
2 per goblin, pretty much.
We believe that this is a fair request. Is there any questions that you have?
Yeah, where are the goblins?
So the
Yeah,
goblins
what's the
are
nature
in
of the threat?
Well, we have been attacked the past month repeatedly, 2 or 3 times a week. The goblins have come in, raided our town. They've raided the stocks. They've raided the gardens. Really, just pests. As soon as we defend ourselves, they run off. What we'd really like is for you to eradicate the center point of wherever they're coming from. We're not too sure. We believe the northwest. That seems to be the direction that we're attacked most often. But we really can't afford to send guards out and leave ourselves defenseless.
Could you point us in the direction of like the last spot that you were attacked? Maybe there'd be some footprints leading back to, or something that we could investigate on.
Sure. If you go down towards the tavern, you'll see tracks that come in from the west side. They go right across the tavern. We noticed that
Oh shit.
we found tracks underneath of a hill, and it seems that they tried to go straight into the restaurant's garden and pillage that.
Foul creatures.
As also the well, they've been dropping dead chickens in our well, just being absolute nuisances.
Sounds
You don't like free dead
teenagers these
chickens?
days.
Well, you have to remember, as soon as a dead chicken starts, rotting, it really makes the well taste pretty bad, and it's been making villagers sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I cannot pull up my character sheet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I had it up earlier, and now like I can
You
pull
just
up
click it?
everyone else, but if I click myself, nothing happens.
Do you break yourself out and move you over?
No, like I have no. I don't have a pop out right now.
Do you see an open web browser already?
I mean, I have a bunch open from streaming, but none of them are my.
None of them are the character sheet.
Yeah.
if it pops up everybody else's other than yours, are you assigned control of everybody else's character other than your own?
So like I can't
I
get
just-
into
yeah.
your guys' info, but like I can click it and look at your bios and stuff, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
that
But
should
like
be right.
mine, I can't. Nothing happens.
You just can't click on your own.
Yeah. Like I can click on the map, bring the map
I
up.
can click on yours.
Yeah, I can open yours up too.
Yeah, I cannot. Let me try this. I'm going to exit game and try and relaunch the game and see if,
I was gonna say you might just need to
Usually
get
you
a
can
fresh
just refresh the browser.
or that could have worked too.
little F5 on the roll 20.
I'm not teabagging right now.
There we go. Character sheet. Okay, pop out.
Got it.
Yeah, I was trying to get the pop out part of it so I can have it up. Whoa. There it goes. Okay. Alright, there we go. I got it. Now I can actually see my character sheet.
Alright, so we generally know where to go then?
Well, unfortunately, I that's all the information I have. We haven't been able to search past about 10 miles from our location here.
So, my idea is to walk out of this building and go to the right.
Right would be east.
So go to the east. And
Just truck it out under the bridge.
and just kind of go
truck
towards
off
that
into the wilderness.
bridge area. Yeah, that direction.
No reason.
No reason whatsoever, but I have a feeling that's probably the smartest place we should go. Or
take a head-on approach.
or go.
Or
I do
if
have
you guys
some
wanna-
tracking skills if we want to.
I say, where was the last place
latch
they
on.
attacked here?
They were rough. I
the
think they-
northwest.
Well, then why don't we
Garden
take
and
our
the,
little our tracker dude up to the northwest and see if he can track in the vague direction they went.
Yeah, like if we can find somewhere where they've like disturbed the area, I should be able to. Goblins may be my favorite enemy.
Hmm.
Sounds
Love me
aroused.
some goblin slang.
He looks aroused.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that a dagger in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, my arrows are quivering.
Jesus.
Nice. Let's go
All right.
north and see some more of these quivering arrows.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make my way out of the village council's hall.
I teleported.
Busted out a side panel.
Actually,
Wait a minute, they
I
straight
just,
up have,
yeah, I
have
just
doors in the
Kool-Aid
back.
manned it, and oh yeah, right through the wall.
Those
Some home renovation skills. I like the improvised attacks.
is up here, the north.
Northwest would,
Yeah,
I
so-
think, be like up in this direction. Right?
Imagine.
They're,
I
they
remember
didn't say,
Kind of
like,
by
a
the well.
That should be east.
Okay.
Should be
Remember your
east, right,
northeast, south, and west, guys.
Well,
like,
I
the
said
top
come
of the
out and
map
go
is east.
right, and you said that was east.
Purple's my
That's
favorite
correct.
Well, yeah, but if I'm
No, that-
walking out of the building, my left would be towards this broken ass
I don't
bridge.
care about your left.
Well, it's going to be my left if I'm walking out of the building.
Okay, well, sucks for you.
So then that would have been the west.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then we're
I-
going this.
So yeah,
As far as you're concerned, they probably took cardinal direction over your right and left.
Well, in that case, we probably would have left from this.
Right.
well, he did say go up towards the well, right? And that's where he was going to track.
Is this like
Well,
a
there's
little like
multiple
hill here?
wells.
Oh, there's
Yeah, so there's hills and little valleys.
I'm gonna pop up on this like hilltop here and then take a
Okay.
little look around here.
Go ahead and make a perception roll for me.
Would be
all,
my
all of
delight.
us or just him?
Ooh, just
Oh wait,
a
shoot! I need a
10?
toggle advantage. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so you remember how to do that?
Yeah. I say that as I'm like struggling here, but always
There it is. Okay.
toggle advantage. There we go. Normal. Auto roll.
So I
Do we
have a
want
map.
damage auto rolled, or are we gonna like? Ah, no, I'm gonna not.
No, I think you
auto-roll
guys
it.
should roll and stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely want to roll. That's
I
like
have
half the
this
fun
stuff
of this fucking
optimized
game.
for like large party play.
Yeah.
Like, we had like 8 people in a Curse of
Yeah,
Strahd.
we did
It was a
have a lot.
big boy.
But you got so he got a 17 on his perception, or is that a 10 and a 17?
A 10.
Let me
It was
take
a
a
10.
look.
First roll, yeah.
Yeah, it would be a 10.
Okay.
You know, you look out abroad and you don't see much. You see some squirrels running up and down trees, some lizards as you guys like walk up on this hill, like scatter. Other than that, you see no wild.
Can we see any like tracks where it looks like there might have been people going in and out of the town from?
Go ahead and make an investigation roll, Zach, or 6.
I gotta find it. Investigation. Hell yeah, I'm stupid.
So
Oh,
you
apparently
turn
my
around.
tracking would be a survival check on them.
But yeah, you just. So were you looking for
So-
tracks, or were
Oh
you
yeah, I was
coming
just
up here looking around?
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No perception. Yeah. So 6. Like, you look around, you see a lot of tracks. You can't make out any of it.
But I can see
unfortunately.
where tracks are, so I can tell the ranger friend, be like, "Hey, there's tracks. Can you tell what those
I wonder
are?"
if you guys can see this. So you see tracks that literally. Can you see that?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
So you guys see tracks going from in that direction and like along this
So
building here and here.
I look at Pa and I be like, "Can you tell what these tracks are?" Like I see all these tracks, and I point out where you just showed me, and I ask him if he can
From,
tell what the tracks are.
From my favored enemy knowledge, would I know from their little goblin peats that they are indeed goblin tracks? Little footprints.
Yeah, can you link that? I would assume that you can. Let's see if I can look you up. Oh, you got it.
Got you covered, bud.
Yeah. Goblin, yeah.
Goblin and orc.
Goblin and orc. So yes, you definitely see like multiple goblin tracks. A lot of them are kind of over padded or over layered, so it really throws you off. But you do find a couple like pretty good solid prints that are specific goblin. Like as soon as you look down, you're like, dude, fucking goblin.
Oh, yeah. Can I find any that are going in a direction back out into the woods?
Yeah, you see tracks that go straight north and straight west.
All right.
It's almost as if this little hill here is a almost like a gathering point.
Like where they would be coming in and establishing to come into the town.
Possibly, like coming in here and scoping out.
That's
before
where
they
the
come
teenage
in.
goblins
I'm not
come
too
to
sure.
drink.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Little sign of some ruckus in here.
So we can tell which
would I
way
be
they're
able to-
coming from.
Would I be able to track the ones to the north? Or make an attempt to?
Yeah, try and roll for it.
That one I would have advantage on.
Fuck
Only
yeah.
4.
Only
Dude, you find 5 specific tracks that are heading north.
Oh, I like those odds. I think we can definitely get a small band of them up to the north here, leaving town. If you guys want to push that direction.
Yeah, I'm down. If that's where they're at, let's go.
So you guys also do see the top of the tower over here. There is a watchtower to your guys' northeast.
North.
No.
This one over
This
here?
is like, yeah, this one over
human
here.
watchtower. Okay.
Yeah, so this is a watchtower.
Can we tell what
and
this
then
is?
This is a, yeah, it's basically a fallen stone tower, ancient. Looks ancient,
Poor Rapunzel.
dilapidated, unused. Yeah, it only
check out
stands
that
about
tower
8 feet high.
Yeah, I say we follow the tracks and kind of go look at that tower, see if there's anything by that collapsed tower. Because I bet you they use that for something.
Well, as we get like this way, which way are the tracks leading?
Still north.
So they just say
I've
directly north.
I've got a pretty solid fucking beat on these guys going north.
Yeah, it
I
would
still want to
appear
check
that,
out this tower though, just so we don't get fucking ambushed from it.
Well, if we
I
know their
think it's
tracks
cool.
are going that way, it's safe enough, I would think, to divert this way.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm trying not to metagame. So, like, I know you're a good tracker, but do I know you got a 24? Like, militarily wise, I'd want to check this out.
You just gotta go off of what he says. If
Yeah,
it's,
I'd still, like, as someone that
Oh yeah,
has
I mean,
fought
we
a
can
lot
check
of
out the
wars,
ruins.
I'd want to check out the ruins that could easily be hidden in.
I'm gonna
Clear
check it out
these
because
out.
it looks neat.
I just don't want to
So-
get stabbed in the back. Glares at
6, as you
Sharden.
come in here, you do find some old bloody rags, as if they were used as like gauze. You also find like poop piles, goblin poop piles in the southern part of this little tower.
Okay, so they
And
do
it seems
use
as-
this as part of a staging area.
Yeah, it's almost as if they use it as like a QRF point.
I'm glad we checked this out. Can we set up traps in here at all?
You can do whatever you want.
I mean, I guess we probably don't need to. I don't know what's in my bag. My little survival bag.
Did you take a dungeoneering kit or explorer's
I
pack?
think a
It should
Dungeoneer's
have
pack.
automatically. It should have automatically put all of the.
So if you go
inventory
into
your-
the like compendium, you can search the pack, and you can see the contents of it.
So I have like bone dice. I have my rank.
So like
Trophy
an
taken from
explorer's
fallen
pack has a
enemy.
backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torch, rations, water skin, and hempen rope. So there wouldn't really be a trap in there unless you have like trapper's tools.
Which it does not look like I have.
I have a
Okay.
hunting trap. I could set up a hunting trap.
If if this is a staging area, like, I would say we should set up something here and then continue to go north.
Well, yeah. How does the mechanics of setting up a trap work? Can I just like mark a tile and leave my trap there?
Good question. I'm not sure if we can mark a tile. I would assume so. Yeah.
Let me
There's
just look
there's
at my
definitely
trap.
nothing stopping you guys from creating traps. Let me see if I should be able to. Oh, can you guys draw shape?
I believe so. I think I can.
I can draw a rectangle.
Yeah, I can
wherever
just
you guys want
freehand.
to,
I can just like freehand.
Just keep
trap.
fucking putting stuff in there. Like that sort of thing. Like just fill it in.
Yeah, that works. Just remember, you guys are setting this trap up right next to like a pile of shit. So all this entire wall is just fucking shit.
Can I
Absolutely.
delete all this now?
No, you can just leave that.
Well, I
and
didn't
then
set a
over-
trap up there. I was just trying to see how to do it.
If
Oh,
you
that's it.
you
Yeah,
can
you can.
go to
Like, right-click it.
transparency and like oh wait. Oh yeah, and delete.
I can delete it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's all I wanted. I was trying to see how to do it. So yeah, if we set up like a trap where they use
So it's
the
a
bathroom,
1d4 piercing damage.
it's gonna shoot up
trap.
their ass.
I'm just gonna like mix it in with their pile of scat or whatever and like obscure it, hanging out there. All right, and then I'll mark that my hunting trap is out of my inventory.
Okay, cool. So we have a trap set up. So then I suggest we continue going where the tracks are. I just wanted to check that place out.
Yeah, as soon as you guys, well, let's see, you guys set your trap, yeah?
Yep.
And you're just getting ready to head north?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna like back up onto the north trail there.
As soon as you guys pop your heads out, an arrow, it's a 9 to hit, so it doesn't hit, but an arrow whishes past you guys, and then followed by 2 more.
Holy.
Who are they shooting at?
Who's this first character?
The big white one is me.
Okay, does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, so another arrow wisps past you, and the last one shoots an arrow. 16, does that hit?
Does Ty go to me or them?
Ty goes. Well, what do you guys want to do? You want to do
Ty goes to attacker.
Yeah.
To attacker? Okay, then that one does hit.
Okay, so that would be 8 piercing.
Okay.
Arrow strikes you.
Take cover, boys,
Now you guys see movement as you see
and rolls
goblins.
for initiative.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that too.
Yeah, if you throw a turn order up and you guys have your token selected, you roll into the initiative order.
Oh.
So wait for him to pop that
There
up.
we go.
And
Oh,
then-
it kept mine. Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where the hell is initiative in here?
It's at the top right above your current hit points.
Banging.
Oh, I didn't have my. Didn't have a valid token.
Click on your, like, make sure you're, like, highlighted to move your token. There you go.
I gotta figure out how to do it with the.
Sort ascending, and then
little
include,
sound.
So we'll
you
let.
can either hide the goblins initiative, or put them in the order.
Also, I'll let Shard go first since his was technically a 14. Even though we're tied, he should be first. It just he didn't know he had to
Oh,
click
here we go.
himself.
Add turn. Ah, perfect.
Oh, yeah, he
just gonna
can,
roll.
Chris can, audit his,
Okay, cool.
roll there and adjust it to a 14.
Here's just a dex check.
You should be able to, like, highlight your whole stack of tokens, Chris, and roll them into the initiative.
Go ahead.
God damn, that
Right
that one
click,
goblin really
that
wants to
turn.
go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of goblins now, but not really what I wanted. Yeah, let me get rid of these guys. Okay. 6 and Sharden. Who's got the highest dexterity? I wonder if it already automatically did it.
It's not a tie. Sheridan needs to
Sharden beat me.
be turned into a 14.
Yeah, he just didn't have
didn't
his,
have his
token
thing
selected.
selected, so it didn't auto put it in there.
Gotcha. Okay, so it should come up now.
So he should have won.
Yeah.
Okay, so the goblins had a surprise attack on you, and they're shooting again. Like, they really want you guys' blood. So this one goes to 6, a 13, I believe,
Nope.
misses. We have 5 goblins are shooting at you guys now. All of you have been able to pinpoint it. 12, so no. A 19?
Yeah, that
Or 8
is.
piercing? Alright, so that's
Oh,
another
fine.
one.
Purchase.
An 11.
So wait, all the
misses.
goblins got a 20?
Right. Yeah, I'm just doing it one.
Lumping them as a turn order.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay.
4, and then there's one more. 19 to hit, 6 piercing.
Yeah.
Alright, man. That's all to you.
So what is that?
It is
6 split, is that 14?
yeah. 6. 15. Wait, no, you're right, 14. Should get that.
Just the 8 and the 6, right?
Yeah. There's the only 2 that hit.
So as soon as you guys come out of this like dilapidated tower, you're ambushed. It is Sharden's turn though.
Oh right. Yeah. What's this? How do I get a better disability?
Healing hands. Say that again.
Like it doesn't tell me what it does. It just says that I can do it.
Your level.
Oh, okay, it's just that simple. Okay. That is not a lot of healing. All right.
No, it's not. That's not right. It's
no,
hit
it's fine. It's
points-
a racial passive.
Yeah, but it's hit points equal to your level. So like however many hit points you have on your level. So like if your healing die is a 1d8, that's what you can use. So if you're at level 3, you can use 3 1d8. So whatever you're healing, whatever you're like
Oh,
so
I thought
healing
that's
hands
just
would be.
kind of like lay on hands, but not as good.
Is it actually a hit die though? That doesn't seem.
That
quite
seems
right.
really
Number
strong
of hit-
instead.
Number of hit
I
points.
think it's just
equal
like
to your-
literally.
Oh,
So
it's
it should be
your-
3.
It's just 3.
Yeah, so he heals
Yeah.
me for 3
I-
points.
No.
That seems really
right.
weak.
It
Opening
seems
up
like-
No, it's a racial though.
Oh,
Here,
yeah, that
go
makes
to the
sense then.
compendium tab. You can pull up the full sheet for it here.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
If it's just as racial,
wait,
it
that's
makes
healing
sense that
word.
that's only just a little heal.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's only healing word, but that's like a 1d4 healing. I think that's
It says-
literally a 3. I think
Yeah,
that's
I think
like
it's a
anywhere
3.
between 1 and 20. I mean, as a
Yeah.
racial, it would be pretty overpowered if you could just pick a race and get like a hit die worth of healing. That would be like a paladin.
right.
It says hit.
spell.
It says hit points equal to
Yeah.
your level.
Yeah.
Like
So hit,
Yeah, so you heal.
whatever
So
your-
he heals for the amount of points his level is. So he's level 3, so he heals
Yeah,
for 3
I think
points.
it's just 3.
yeah, I would just.
Oh,
give
what's
him
your
3
what's your
back
health
for that.
at?
My health is 20, but it just points equal to my level, so I think it just healed for 3.
I don't know.
Just give him a little friendly slap on the ass for 3.
Yeah, it's like a little, hey, good game. Like,
good hustle.
Pep
Get
talk.
in there.
Alright, so he healed me.
But no, I just wanted to see what it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a
I was-
full action. That would be.
I was
Little
seeing for how
saucy
much
now.
it was to know if
If it'd be
worth
worth it to waste
using
an
the
action. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a full action stuff elsewhere.
Yeah, there's no way that that's 3. I'm guaranteeing it's like your hit points equal to your level. So what your hit points are at this level is what you can heal.
There's no way it's a 20 heal. That sounds so strong.
Yeah, but you can only use it after. You can only use it once.
Once a day, yeah. Or once for a
Well,
long
wait,
rest.
why don't we meet in the middle and make it a compromise? And it's a 1d8.
Alright.
Whatever his hit die is, he rolls a 1d8,
That's
and
I
that's
thought
what he
it was.
heals.
You could just
Yeah,
use
so
it as one die. I
if
mean,
you
that's
got-
not.
And
Key.
that way,
got
that's not
3.
super OP, but that's not super.
It could be worse than 3. I'd rather just be 3.
I mean, or that, but like, let's just pick one and go with that, and that's what it is from now on.
I mean, you think if we do end up leveling up to like even like upper campaigns, like it would be a more juicer little
Check this
heal.
out. Like hit points for this Dust Goblin is a 1d6 plus 2. So I still believe that your hit point die is.
It would
what
be
it's
his hit
supposed
point
to be
die. So
used.
his 1d8 plus his Constitution modifier.
No, I think he literally
That'd be
rolls
3d8.
1d8 per level.
So technically, it could be what,
It'd be
24,
3d8,
For like, yeah, exactly.
or it could be 3.
Well, you know what? I think I've argued with the GM long enough about not letting my character be strong, so I'll just let it be.
Yeah,
die.
just roll 3d8, or yeah,
Or-
I
Rabbit.
think I'm. Let me make sure what my hit die is.
yeah. I would assume if he wants to do it that way,
I'm
that's
6.
fine.
So it'd be 3d6.
That's still 18. Like you could full health me in one move, or
Yeah. So
heal
in
me
that
for
case,
3
that's
points.
worth attempting for that.
Right.
Um,
That seems reasonable to me because like he can only use it once.
And that's a long rest. That's an 8-hour sleep. You have to sleep for 8 hours. So
yeah. I wonder if this will do it. That's 1. No, that's
Yeah.
giving me the +1.
so if you go over to the side, you should be able to see like 1d6, and you want to roll 3 of them, and bam, it adds
You
them
can
all
also do
together.
like exclamation mark roll 3d6, I think.
Or that. But yeah, off to the top left, there's that like the arrow box, and there's a die one that has a bunch
There
of
we
different
go.
die. Yeah, and if you just roll that, it should do it and have. So you healed me for 11. That's actually pretty solid.
And then how much can I move after that? I don't remember. Is that all I can do?
Good question. I think it's 30 feet, right? Your movement is 30
Most,
feet?
I think
plus,
it's
movement plus action, right?
Yeah, you can move and have an action.
How much cover are these walls?
yeah.
Like, is it like
We
full
are
cover
you
that walls
playing?
we can see?
Oh,
You are totally out in the open right now.
well then what about these trees? Like
Let's
these trees
take
right
off
here
the
are
flicker
blocking me
line of sight.
between.
Like you guys are totally.
But like,
vulnerable.
are any of these walls?
Yes. Yeah. What's exposed on the map is what is a wall.
What about these trees? Shouldn't I have gotten advantage because I'm behind this tree, or him roll at disadvantage at least?
No, we're taking it.
I think
too
that
far.
that would be considered like half cover or anything. Like we're not really hiding or obscuring.
Yeah, but I mean,
ourselves.
unless he's a ranger, like shooting through a tree from that distance at someone, like that actually takes some skill.
What it looks like from the bottom might not be.
Yeah, I
what
don't
it
know,
looks
man.
like
I
at the
think
top
that's
there.
too
Those
much.
trunks.
I'm just asking, like, if you don't want to do it that way, that's fine. We'll just stick to that. I'm just asking.
No, but if you want to say you want to hide behind this tree or whatever, that totally makes sense. But as you guys are right now, like they just ambushed you as you're like walking out of this thing.
So
No,
I'm
you
moving
guys
up,
are
further out line of sight.
okay.
Okay, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to move to there and attack that goblin.
All right.
So what do? I roll.
You roll for attack. I really think
Do I just
all
click
you have
that?
to do is yeah.
Okay.
So 22 definitely hits. You literally just behead this guy.
Oh, so you have the auto roll damage on. If you want to turn that off, you can.
I don't mind having that. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, I still have to click it to roll what I want. That's fine. I thought auto roll was like, it just automatically pretty much plays the game for
No,
you.
it's just more like it's more along the sense of like you wait to see if you get a hit
you miss,
before you would
right.
roll the damage. You
Oh.
wouldn't
Really
roll
sad to
damage
roll
on
your max
every-
damage on a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that goblin is dead.
Dude, yeah, he's fucking Dunsky.
Okay,
Literally beheaded him, or you can kill him however you want, but
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
behead him.
So, can I use my extra action thing that I have as a fighter and charge that guy and kill him, since that's still 30 feet? That's 30 feet total?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how you're.
I don't know how the extra... I've never played a fighter, that's why I'm asking. Like, so I used my movement, attacked him.
How much movement did you use?
15.
That's the question. Oh yeah,
1,
so you
2,
have 15
3.
more
Yeah,
movement.
15. So and
You
then
have a
this should be
bonus
15,
action.
and then my
Yeah,
bonus
so
action
you-
should be to attack this guy.
Yeah, you literally can.
Combo dance that bastard.
12 is a miss.
Oh wow, they have fucking good ass armor.
It's leather. It looks like, I don't know, deer hide and some other random shit.
Then maybe my armor is fucked up because I have chainmail and my armor class is only 16.
That's
That sounds
pretty
about
good.
right.
Is that right?
16
Okay.
is decent at level 3.
At level
Okay,
3, yeah.
then that's I don't know. Like I've always
They
played
probably
a
also
rogue.
have decent decks too. If things
Because
go.
usually I think in like 5e you can have like some like shield up style skills on stuff that'll give you like bonus AC, and you can get up there pretty high and get hard to hit.
Mhm. Okay, so that ends Six's turn. It's Moonlit Paw.
All right, I'm gonna just like eye up this dude out in the open there, just off on the side.
Or
I'm
that.
gonna lob an arrow off at him.
17 does hit. 11 piercing, yeah. Like, straight through the heart, straight in the chest. Good shot. This
One
guy
down,
just
one to
drops.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, so my that was without adding my dexterity modifier. So my AC is actually 19.
Oh,
It
shit.
should automatically adjust it.
I thought so,
Yeah.
too.
Like Roll20 should know all of your business.
Well, like going to
Uh,
Roll20, like their actual website, and looking at it, chainmail's AC 16 base. And then to
Right.
get your total AC, you still have to add your dexterity modifier.
But you can only max it
Depends
at 2.
on your
and some
proficiency
armor,
or
you can only
something.
max at 1, yeah. Like, plate, I'm pretty sure you can only do 1 or 2. If you're
Wait,
using
say, you all
chainmail,
talked
you
at
can
once.
skew.
One person say that again.
So you can only use a maximum amount of dexterity. So like your chainmail maxes out at 2. So even if you
Okay,
have
so then it
plus
would be
3 or
18.
4, yeah. So it sounds like you have 18.
Okay, that's still like so. I have an 18
Well, it still
armor
should-
class.
It still should put the armor class up there though, right? Like
I
says
don't
character
have
sheet.
chainmail like on me.
equipped on you.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I think
Like it's in my backpack. I just don't know how to say like that's what I'm using.
Look at your character.
But I'm proficient in all armor types.
Yeah. So did you write in AC? You're 18.
I just did, yeah.
so. If
Because it
you
was at
have
16.
If you have it
Yeah.
check marked, like if I left click my leather armor check mark, I go down to 13, and then if I click it back on and say it's equipped on my character, I go up to 14.
So then
Yeah,
why is
straight up.
so then chainmail you don't get your AC dex, your AC, or your
Yeah,
dex
right.
modifier?
Are you proficient in?
Oh, no,
that class
actually-
of armor?
Your dexterity modifier, and in chainmail your AC is simply 16.
so it's
There
just
you go.
16.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
it is
That
16.
wasn't in roll 20, but yeah.
I just looked it up on the computer. Yeah. So you're at 16.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just like when he said dexterity modifier, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense since it's just 16.
Some of them have it. Some don't.
But no, that's
Well,
fine.
that chainmail
like I
also
said.
counts as heavy armor, so I think you.
Oh, so instead of plate mail, which is what I would want to wear as a heavy armor user.
Yeah, because I think plate mail then you would get like the heavy armor proficiency like plus your modifier or whatever. But chainmail is just like a mid-grade, like heavy or something. You don't get like the modifier.
Yeah, I am proficient in light, medium, and heavy. So
Gotcha. Armor's
plate,
weird in
plate
5e.
armor is 18. Plate armor is 18. It's really like simplified.
Mhm.
that's fine. I was just curious, like, because it didn't make sense.
Yeah, the nice thing
Yeah,
about
you're good.
Roll20 is it really does keep track of all those adjustments for you. So if you like temporarily lose your armor or something and you tick things on and off, you don't have to worry about like penciling out adjustments to your sheet.
Yeah, so it looks like heavy, you don't use your dex. Heavy is just your
Right.
your modifier, and then any medium armor is like half plate is 15 plus your dex modifier. So actually, half plate would be better for me right now
Half plate would probably be better. Yeah.
because I have a 3 dex modifier.
Basically, you don't roll your decks up if you're gonna play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dex doesn't matter because you're not moving fast. Okay, that just info I didn't know, so that works.
Man, I feel like I'm relearning this game all over again.
It's gonna be a little bit of that for me too. I haven't played on a campaign in a long time.
Yeah,
So
me
I'm gonna
too.
use
Okay.
like just a tiny bit of my remaining movement and just obscure myself, or like not obscure myself, but just kind of move a little bit behind a tree, get out of just direct line of fire, a little bit.
Call that like half cover.
Yeah, I'm not really
All
trying
right,
to.
so it's the
hide
goblins' turn. I've got 1, 2, 3. So the 2 goblins next to you, 6, are going to attack with their short swords.
Okay.
1 attack, a 15.
Does
That
not.
does not hit. And then a 13 doesn't hit. So you literally just, you're like in this little
Boink,
battle
boink.
between 2 of them. Yeah, they're
God, I really want to go right now because I have a move that I really want to use.
one of them is going after Moonlit with a crossbow again.
So can I yell something?
Oh, that gets me.
Yeah, so what we do is like a bonus action, or so you can't move, you can't attack unless you declare it, but like I love having you guys be able to talk.
So like in the middle of this, like I see these 2 move on me and I see this guy and I yelled back to them, you guys take care of the one running, I got these 2.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's all I
one
wanted to
turn
do.
cycle, yeah, so like 1 turn cycle, you guys got 1 little bonus action like that, and that's so good with me.
Okay. That's
like
just
a little
I just want to
shout,
yell, I got
little-
these 2. You get watch out for that one.
So what do we got? So Sharden, notice behind you, you hear footsteps, and it appears you guys are being flanked. You get 2 arrows that shoot towards you.
No, these guys shoot really nice. Okay, well, the
You got a
second one. hits.
10, a 19. Okay, so 4 piercing right at you. Barely hits you.
How do I actually show the damage? Do I just write it on my character sheet? Like
So
minus
if
4?
you click on
If you
yourself,
have your window open, you can use the adjustment to.
yeah, so if you click on yourself and you go down to the little cog wheel, there's the green, blue, and red bars. You can set them. So like my green bar is my health bar. And
There
so
we
I
go.
set my max health, yeah, and then so I can adjust it on myself. Like I don't know if you guys can see it on above my
Oh.
character.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
see,
I don't use that bar. I just use the character sheet.
it's just nice so you guys can
Nice.
see how it is. It's easy for me to adjust it because then I just click on that green circle and change it, and that's my health bar.
Yeah,
Either way is
well, that
fine
is
with
nice.
me.
That works too.
I like doing that because you don't have to like go back and forth between the character sheets.
Yeah,
And then
it
you
just makes it
update your
really
character
easy.
sheet. Yeah, you update your character sheet later.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Sharden, man, 2 arrows whiz. Well, 1 hits you, the other one whizzes past you, bounces off the concrete wall. And you definitely know that there are more
Can I see
goblins
'em all?
flanking you guys.
Like I see 4.
Let's take a look.
Oh, you'd have a pretty good cone.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
those
no, like you
bastards.
definitely see 4 of them.
Okay,
Absolutely. We move
Yeah.
on. Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn.
my turn. About to be some dead goblins. So we're gonna use, if I click on this correctly,
That's my dog, by the way.
that's. I'm targeting 3 of the goblins. Do I have to roll 1 time for each one, or does it count for all of them?
What's the spell? Can you link the spell? Oh, Scorching
Yeah.
Ray. No, that's 1. That's only 1.
Oh, well, it
But-
says you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at 1
Oh,
target
yeah.
or several.
Right.
So you
Make a
can do
range
like
hit.
1 attack spell, 3 damage rolls, or you could do it like 3 attack and damage rolls. I don't know
Well,
what
I'm
it.
trying to think. Show spell description.
And I actually get 4? Because it's 3rd level or higher? No, that's not a spell slot. Never mind. No, it's not a 3rd spell slot. It's still a 2nd spell slot. So I would just get 3 right now. So do I roll 2 more attacks, or just 2 more damage?
I think you should just yeet those all as separate attacks for the fun of it. But
I think so too. I think I would.
I think
like
it
you
kinda
can
would
just
be
like if
neat.
it's all 3 of them into 1 target, just roll 3 attacks for the 1 target, or split them up.
So on
however you want
spells,
them
do
to
they
hit.
have to? They just roll a
Oh,
spell save, right?
dude.
Not an actual roll for hit.
It depends
No,
on if it's a roll for
Sharden.
hit or if it's a spell save. But this one's a roll for hit.
Sharden.
The Scorching Ray is a spell save DC 13.
Oh wait, yeah.
So he automatically hits unless they roll a spell save of 13 or higher.
What's the spell save?
13.
Well, no,
I mean,
like.
what-
Oh, like what do you use? I have no idea.
Yeah.
How do I
Let's
make
see.
it tell me more about the spell.
Click on it.
Yeah, I just did show spells description. What is
What
that?
if it doesn't show more, right? It doesn't say what the spell save does.
You should be able to like open up Scorching Ray in the compendium, like the little eye tab
Yeah,
at the
I'm
top.
gonna do that too.
That has more information.
It's kind of lame, like weird that doesn't like let me get to it from my spell book, not link or anything.
I know,
Well,
right?
it has the same attributes.
But if you click on it in your spellbook, it doesn't do a drop down at all, or it's just a very
It's just
shitty
that.
drop down.
Okay,
Make a
so
ranged
you are...
spell attack for each ray. On a hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage.
I agree with that.
Oh,
That's
that
what it
makes
says
sense,
in
yeah.
here too.
Yeah. You create 3 rays, 3 attacks, and you create 1 additional ray for each slot level above second.
But it's not. It's only in
Third.
second slot. I was thinking.
So
that
if it's
only-
spell save 13, that just means that as long as his hit is above 13, it's a hit.
Oh, okay. Is that how spell save works?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
unless it like implicitly says that they spell save with a modifier or a roll.
Yeah.
It's just whatever the flat is, it's a hit or a miss.
That's not
It's like the
cheating.
complexity of the spell.
Wow.
So
There's
like
nothing in the
13 is
D&D.
like a
Uh,
medium chance to hit kind of thing. It's not like a YOLO shot, and it's not like a sure bet kind of spell either, you know?
Yeah.
Like some
No,
of
I
the
think-
cantrip spells have like more consistent, you know, low spell save or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to roll my next 2 then.
Rays.
All right. Unless we want to count that one I was showing 6, the clicking.
I don't
spell
think that
with
showing it should count.
I think the first attack should count, and then you should have.
So
2
yeah, that can be
more.
like the first
Yeah.
goblin. And
Yeah,
then
that's
you
my
can-
plan. Like just like 3 goblins, three closest ones, I guess. This guy, and that guy. Most obvious target.
Yeah. So
Alright.
they. Oh wait.
So I hit the.
Oh, you
so I got the
hit
first
a
one.
19. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy is done.
I got the first one, and then
And then
Well, it's
minus
a
minus
one.
actual
19
roll.
for 6 fire damage.
Oh,
and
shit.
then
Another 19.
Number 2.
Jesus.
this is number 3.
All right, hold on.
So wait,
2d6.
you have roll for disadvantage or advantage on? Why do you have 2 rolls?
No, hold on, because that's not. I don't think that's right. Because it's 2d6 that you rolled initially. So, if you're rolling are you rolling at 2nd level or 3rd level?
2nd level.
Okay, so that's it. So the first scorching ray at a 19 with fire 6 is the only roll.
If you're
can-
counting the
you can
damage for
move-
all of them and the hit for all of them.
You can move. Yeah, you can move 1 point of damage over because they only have 5 health. Is the way that I'm looking at it.
No, I think
it- but
it's
it
Scorching
says-
Ray is
You sent
3 different
out
rays.
rays, yeah.
Yeah, 3 rays.
So the first one was a 19 hit for 6 damage, and then the second one's a 19 for 6, and then
Well,
the third
do you
one.
guys understand what I'm saying?
For
I think
2.
that the user disseminates with how much where the damage they want it to go.
No, because each ray.
No,
is
each ray is
2d6
its own
damage.
thing. It's like shooting 3
Make a
arrows
range
at
spell attack
once.
for each ray.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on, before we go, on your character sheet, Shard, if you go to like the core bio spells, click the cog wheel and roll quarries.
Roll
Click that,
quarries.
make sure it says advantage toggle.
And then you get advantage, normal, disadvantage up on the top that you can switch.
Yeah,
So that it only does
Because right
one.
now I'm pretty sure you're rolling for advantage.
Well, that's the 2 rolls. That's why we're just looking at the first roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, but I'm saying then you
Where's
won't
it at?
have that. So go to the cog wheel next to your
Cogwheel.
core bio, and
Yeah.
there's advantage roll quarries, the first one. Click that and advantage toggle, and then you can set it as you need it.
There we go.
And that's also where the auto roll damage is, but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
I'll just
too.
turn that one on so it's easy enough.
Okay, so I hit first one for 6, the second one for 6, and the third one for.
Two.
Last-
Yeah. So
the last roll was-
literally.
Yeah, the 8 and 9 one doesn't count. That's just what he was showing me, that this is how it works.
Yeah.
Sure.
So those are
So
the
we got
3 attacks, and they all hit for.
2 scorched goblins.
6, 6, and 2.
And the smell
And
is
a little
horrible.
singe around
And
the
then
distance.
I'm going to which language would sound more messed up? Draconic or Celestial?
Celestial, probably for them.
Move fucking knows?
It'd be
Yeah,
something
so
they-
I'm gonna
Both of that shit's nightmare fuel.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
Yeah.
scream some fucked up stuff in Celestial at him during my
I don't
free
think they would
action.
appreciate any of it.
No, I want to sound like scary as fuck. I'm just like laser beams and then screaming in Celestial at them.
All right. Roll intimidation.
Wow.
22. Okay.
I mean that makes the hair on the back of my little cat neck bristle too. I'm looking. Ooh, dang.
I have an ability that you actually have to roll a fear save to not run away from.
That gives me a little chubby right
Oh,
there.
really? I was gonna
Yeah.
say because these guys, as soon as you like pronounce whatever the shit you said, like you immediately see fear in their faces.
Maybe shit and come. Cry and piss your pants.
And one of them's injured.
Yeah.
Sharden, you got anything else? You got movement. You got 30 feet of movement.
Just gonna chill. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my
Alright.
time just screaming at them, like laser beams, and then just like screaming at them.
All right. All right.
Stand your
Six,
ground.
it's your, Six,
Oop,
it's your
I
go.
didn't mean to click that. All right, I'm gonna attack the one guy right in front of me.
That misses.
But I should be able to
Story.
add my superiority die to it. That's what I was looking at.
Okay. Well, let's figure out how to do that.
That's because I'm pretty sure.
I think you just roll another additional 1d8 and add it in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, just roll it.
What is superiority?
Roll
'Cause I don't actually know what that is. Oh, is that what you just linked?
It's just like you push it up over the edge or whatever.
13.
14 goes to the attacker. No, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah. You fucked up. Get a tree, man.
Nope. Aww.
That stupid big-ass sword. Really hard to manipulate in the forest.
That
Small
was
little
such a
goblins.
bad roll.
Right? You rolled a 3. Like your actual roll was a.
I rolled a 6.
No, it's-
No, you
No, your
you
actual
rolled
roll
a
was a
3 and your
3.
modifiers brought you up
Yeah.
to like a 9 from a +6.
Right.
Yeah.
You have +6 to your hit.
Oh god! Wow. Yeah.
So that was abysmal.
Can I ready something like get ready for an attack or anything like that, or is that
You've used your action.
is that an action? Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. You
That
can
would be
move,
like
but you're gonna
considered
take-
preparing your action
Right.
for like
You
later
can
in the
move.
turn. It'd be like
Yeah,
delaying
yeah.
your.
But if I run
specific
away, they get to attack.
They get a bonus action.
Yeah.
bonus
Uh,
attack of
whatever it is.
opportunity.
There you go. Yeah, Rob's got the memory.
How many superiority dice can I use? Because I have 4 of
Looks
them.
like 4.
Yeah, I think you got 4.
So like, could
think
I add one more?
I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. I will say this after this. Like, if you have 4 superiority dice, like you've got to make the determination if you want to expend 2, 3, or 4, right? That's the gamble.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so
then,
you'd have to be like, I'm gonna use 2.
well, I didn't know
That's
if I
what you
could or
use.
not.
Well, we're figuring it out.
Okay, so can I use 2? Because if I can, I'm going to
You
use
can.
one more.
I see no reason why not to.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Saying-
next
But
So-
are we
turn
saying
you'd
like
have
you
to
can
declare it.
daisy chain them, or do you have to make the gutsy decision that you're gonna use 2 as
Yeah.
like a powerful stroke?
I think from here on out, it would have to be I have to pick if I
The
want to
second
use 1
one.
or
You
2.
gotta,
Yeah.
1, 2,
you
3, or
gotta
4?
declare it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
So
I-
for this
I
one-
need this hint to win. I'm using all my die right
Yeah.
now.
So this one I would. Can I declare it now since I didn't know that? But
Go
for
ahead,
future
yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
mind.
So this one
These
hits
guys.
for 8 damage. But then I use sweeping attacks, which hits the next guy within 5 feet for 3 damage.
10, 11. Yeah, I mean, dude, like head to head, severed. One fell swing, and you behead both of these goblins in front of you.
Does the second one take full damage or just the
Or he
3
took
damage?
3 from
It takes damage equal to my last D8 that I rolled. He only took 3 damage the second one.
Okay, so he's still, man.
grazed him in through the shoulder.
Yeah, so what it is so I just use 3 superiority dice, just so you guys know. Because the superiority die, is
was
the
bonus
damage.
Cleave damage over. too?
yeah. Oops.
Oh, those things can get kinky though.
Yeah, and then at a short rest, I get them back.
That's not bad, the short rest
That's
on that.
fun.
Yeah, you regain all of your expended superiority dice when you finish a short or long rest.
Okay, so is that?
But that's why I said I had to move. I wanted to cleave them.
Heck yeah,
That was good.
That's nice.
Moonlit, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna
One
like,
shot
pop out from
once.
behind this tree, and I'm just gonna fire back at this asshole that hit me.
Snarling at you.
Oh,
You see him
for
eye to
future.
eye. Oh,
Sorry, I just read something that would make me think. Superiority die I can't use to add hit. I would
it's
have to
just
use.
damage.
It adds to one of my maneuvers, which one of them is precision attack, which I can add it before or after my roll, and I can expend superiority die. So that's what I did. I had to use my precision attack and do
Okay.
it, not just
Yeah,
the
I'm
superiority
relying
die.
on you guys for your like class.
I just found it. That's all.
rolls
So
and shit. Yeah, no worries. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, Rob, that hits, dude. Straight arrow through the forehead, between the eyes, and you just like watch him. Eyes just pop open, and he just rolls backwards.
Just in that little battle momentum.
Unskis.
All right, and then just kind of counting up the bodies dropping over there.
So at this point,
I'm,
you do notice that you guys are being flanked.
Yeah, no, I hear the commotion
yeah.
behind me, and
Yeah.
just
The
gonna
terrifying
pivot
celestial
one.
screaming.
I'm just gonna like pivot 180 and like arm up this little entryway here, and prepare myself for.
I heard his
comers.
angelic mating
These
call
comers.
and knew what was going on.
You know, that shit made me hot and horny for the battle over here. I'm ready for these other ones.
All right. So as soon as the goblin's turn comes up, this injured goblin here, he literally just says like, "Run away, run away," and they're all going to start running, retreating, their full movement in the northwestern direction. These three here are moving. They just
Did they call out a rendezvous point at all?
They did
Or did
not.
they
They just said run. They literally just said run away. Zach or Six. This one.
I'm gonna
here,
let my team know that they're running because I speak Goblin.
Oh, okay. So Six. This one here is going to use his disengage and move 30 feet.
Which I'm
Be like,
assuming
"With
that means I
Rowdy
can't
boys,
attack
they're
him.
Running.
Right. He used his action to disengage.
Okay.
You guys got 5 goblins laying around, and it's going to Sharden's turn.
Can I yell, "Hey, once runner
They're-
right past you"?
They're in
Hold
the
on, let's see.
retreat.
I need to. See how many spells I have per day.
Are we gonna run these guys down? Like, do we not want them to be able to alert their?
Yeah, that's up to you
Oh,
guys.
hold on, I
You guys
need to-
gotta-
Like, I've got some swift movement. I'm ready to go after these runners here.
I am fairly
How do
slow.
I find my spells per day that I have? Pretty sure I have limited spells.
You
Is
should
it
be able
under
to go to your
spells?
spells tab, and you should have like slots that you have to use, like total and remaining, and you can just say how many you have available.
Okay, so I have. Okay, oh, that makes sense. So I had 4
Like, I've got-
level 1s. I have 2 level
Oop,
2s.
I didn't
I've
mean to
used
put
1
that
level
out there.
2.
Yeah, exactly. So like of those level, like how many you have, how many you've used, and then like those are only refreshed on a long rest.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
Unless there's like you can like some wizard
I'm gonna
classes
AFK
can
a
like
second.
spend their
Yes,
short
Rex,
rest
sorry, I didn't see
period
you
like
said something.
actively
We are playing
meditating.
D&D. It's a
to,
thing called
like,
Roll20.
regenerate a spell slot or
so
something. I don't know if that's like
Chris,
warlocks or
real life, really
one
good
of the
friend I
mage
grew up
classes.
with.
Okay.
do some of that action on
Former
a short rest. But
Swick
in
boat
general,
operator in the
most
Navy,
classes are only going
Navy
to get
SEAL,
spell
pretty
slots
much.
back.
He's the DM.
On a long.
Sharden, who you know,
Can I
is
see those
also
guys
playing.
from here?
And then
What's your vision?
Robert is Chris's friend that joined the campaign with us.
Well, it's not nighttime, so that's the only thing they send my vision, right?
Oh, this is like 60 feet. Fuck yeah. No, you'd have clear vision unless there's too much brush in the way, and depending on how far they got.
If they're not specifically trying to hide, then I think we're just like it's open enough.
Yeah, I think
right?
this is not like the heaviest of brush, so I think you'd still see him.
So I'm going to Chromatic Orb.
Oh, you're good. I saw
okay.
you said something.
It
so
has a
try not to
90-foot
ignore it.
range. I think that would be this. what level?
Like right now,
This is
probably
one,
not
okay.
because we have the campaign already going.
Yeah,
But
I'm
like
not
future
walking over
campaigns,
them.
yeah, you make a free account on this thing and set it up
It's
and
a
you roll your
90-foot
character
range
out and you
spell.
just play with whoever. It's like if we do another campaign and you want to join,
Okay.
as long as you can commit to whatever day we're
I guess
gonna
I should have
do,
declared first.
yeah,
I
you
don't think
could
it's gonna
join.
matter on these guys' fire.
Or anyone for that matter.
So 23 to hit and 9 was the damage.
Yeah.
This is the question. So.
What's the random text you keep putting in there?
Oh, I keep trying to click the show spell description and it doesn't
Ah,
work
okay.
for me.
It's not working for you?
No, it doesn't because I don't have like access to his character sheet to pull the
Also do
the
random
data.
text. Haha.
I should just like switch that over.
You hurl a
No,
4
it's
inch.
fine.
Okay.
I can just look it up in the compendium if I'm really curious.
So what I'm gonna do is
We
So I'm
start
gonna
at
roll a
8 o'clock
D20,
central.
and
Here.
this is just for like
We're probably
my,
doing like 8
try to
to
figure it
midnight
out.
or something like
so you're
that.
throwing
Maybe
a
a little
fire
bit later,
spell
but
in
yeah.
the woods. If it's
Yep.
less, if it's
I don't know what we're doing
Say-
We're gonna
campaign
get
wise.
some combustion
so
in the...
yeah.
yeah, if it's 9 or less, some shitty stuff happens. Like the lower the roll, the worse it is. And then if it's above that, then we'll, if it's 10 or above, you shot true. Yeah, so you're good. Like your scorching
Oh.
ray, is that what you sent?
No, the chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Okay, so yeah, imagine like an orb of fire, literally just moving at the speed of sound towards this goblin and fucking.
After this
Incinerating
match,
all of them as soon as they
I'll talk
touch.
to them because
Yeah.
we're talking about making this
And
just a
luck-
short
yeah, thank
campaign
God,
just to
like,
get
nothing
into the feel of it.
was exposed enough to
or
catch
if
fire,
we
so
want to add someone
I guess
later
it's
on
this
or
first
not.
one that's
Slightly
closest to you.
disappointed.
Do you know anything about D&D, or
What is
would
that?
you need to
Curious
learn
what it
anything,
is.
or would you
I'm
learn
gonna
all
check
of it?
something.
What's going on?
I think that's good. Yeah, it's only 4 inches. Like it's not gonna do
Hey,
much.
4 inches is a lot. All right.
It's not
Yeah.
how big it is what you do with it.
Do
Hey,
that guy.
I rolled a 23 with that 4 inches, so what's up?
Yeah.
Pretty- All right, so you got one goblin on the way out, and you did not start a fire, so you feel pretty glad about that.
Nah, I don't. Sad about the fire.
Damn it.
Is it my turn now?
Chaotic neutral. The fire is fine.
Yeah, Sharden, you want to move or anything?
No, I'm just gonna yell again at him, and
How do you guys do that movement thing to see like how far away that is?
Oh, rather than the selector, you go down the little like circle with the upright facing Q ruler, and you just the thing above the die on the
It
top left.
kind of looks like a power button.
The where is it? No snapping thing. Oh, there it is.
Snap.
Okay.
I do snap to center.
All right. So, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. How far away is that? 20 feet. I charge this guy,
All right.
and just
And he's kind of hobbling already.
I swing my great axe
Woomph.
or my great sword.
Dude,
Your
and you,
rolls
you
are
swing and a
terrible.
miss.
Well,
Swing
then-
and a miss, man.
Nope. I'm gonna
It
use
was
my
the-
precision attack
Oh,
because I can use that afterwards.
it's your last one.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
I cut him right in fucking
It's
half.
like, yeah, it's like as he's running and you swing down in like a vertical motion straight down, and you literally hit him from the back of his head, and it goes all the way down through his spine, and literally just severs this dude, like I don't know, like a fucking sandwich up to his hips, and he kind of like walks for 3 more feet, and then just falls over.
I'm happy now. Like, my rolls are shit, but thank God for those precision attacks.
Yeah, is that your last one?
That was my last extra one, so now it's all just. I need a short rest, and I get them all back.
Okay.
All right, how much distance do we have on
Finish
these
your
bad
turn?
boys?
They're on the run for sure. Yeah, we got moonlit.
Yeah, that should be. I don't think I can do any more because that was pretty much all the distance I could cover, right?
10 more
Well, you
feet, I guess.
have.
Because I was right.
I'm just gonna say you got 10 more feet of. Well, technically you can make it to right on the other side of this guy since he's.
Yeah,
heavy
nah.
terrain.
I'll. If anything,
How much is like going over hard terrain bother my movement? Double
Double cost, yeah.
cost. Like they'd be 10 feet to get over them.
Yeah, so each square is normally 5 feet, but it's 10 feet now.
I'm going to.
are we chasing them?
I'm gonna like try to at least like get another one of them, so there's not like many of them going back to their base. if at all possible. So I'm gonna pop off some feeling agility, double my base movement speed. I'm gonna have 60 feet,
Oh shit.
and I can I'm gonna just prowl over top of this guy,
Yeah, so right
and
there.
get to about there. And then yeah, I'm gonna size up a shot on the guy next to the other dead guy.
Okay. Yeah, because you can see that one of them's injured and one of them is not. This one here is injured.
That one's injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the freshen.
16 hits, dude. And man, he's like running. You watch him. He's running. Your arrow hits him right in the back of the spine, like below the neck, and you see him almost Superman into the ground.
You played a game of whack fucks with him.
Yeah. That does, I believe that ends your turn, yeah?
Yeah, that's me tapped out.
Right. One of them does get away. He does leave your guys' field of view.
We killed what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll
You guys
think,
are
they'll
certainly
think
like
twice about coming around this whole fuckhole again.
Seriously.
after this little interaction, you guys feel like, yeah, this is what we're doing.
Okay, so then combat shit's over now, right? Since he's gone.
Yeah,
Unless
we can end combat here.
okay, then I'm gonna check out these 3 goblins that I killed, just see what's on them.
Take a look.
I'll head over towards the far ones and cut some ears off.
Oh yeah, I also want to at least cut off all the ears on them. I guess I'll go get these ones too, since I'm assuming we're just splitting it all evenly.
I don't mind.
They have like crude short swords. It looks like they're stolen, really, from either the village or another village. They're crossbows, stolen again. It's like they're not goblin crafted.
I mean, heck, I'll strip and disarm them just for the sake of like. Not
Yeah, I'm
having
definitely gonna
forward
take everything.
weapons.
Worst case, like I'll just give them to that town
Okay.
or sell them.
So they're
Yeah.
decent,
So
right? I
let's-
assume then.
I mean, they've been
It's
used
they're
by
in-
goblins, so they're probably fucked
They're
up
in
condition.
rough shape, rusty. Like some of the hilts, like the bottom little brass steel's missing. The leather from the hilts are missing. There's rust on the blades. You know,
Pretty
they're
much
not...
no value to them. You're not like selling them for
We can
anything.
melt them down, maybe.
No, you certainly
but
can. Yeah, no, they're definitely they have value. You just as you look at them, you know that it's not good quality.
It's common equipment.
yeah.
Their leather armor is made out of like deer hide and some other hide that you guys aren't even really sure of, and just mismatched shit. Yeah, not the best. Like they're definitely what's the word? I'm really sorry, guys. They're definitely like outfitted with like a leanness in mind. They're not carrying a bunch of food. They're not carrying any gold. It's like a scouting team. Yeah. After you
Okay,
guys,
so
after
we
you guys are.
So the guys we just looted, or the every one of them had a crude short sword and a crossbow.
right, light crossbow,
So,
short sword.
Times 5 short sword, and then times 5
So
crossbow.
7, 8, 9.
Well, I'm
Sometimes
talking
nice-
about the ones I'm grabbing off these.
If somebody
these right
wants,
here.
like, if you want to do like an easy way to keep track of like what we have for like non-caring about it vendorables, you can just go under like bio and go to treasure, and you can just do like
I
5x.
literally just made a notepad because I'm literally gonna take it to town and then sell it and then split the
Well,
gold
that's
with you guys.
usually
so.
what I use that for. Like the treasure tab is my like
Yeah, you don't have to have
vendor
a
fodder.
separate window for it.
Yeah, it's so nice having 2 screens.
Because then, like, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, you can just be like, yeah, here's my list of stuff. Assign it a GP value.
Okay.
At event.
Yeah, and I don't really want to make this into a
Merchanting,
micromanaging type of thing. Yeah. If
Okay.
we want to later, we can, but
Well,
right
So-
I mean,
now,
we're just gonna split the loots for things like this, and you could just write down all 9.
Okay, so it's nine of
You keep
everything.
track.
Yeah, I'll just put it all in mine since I already started. So 9 and 9. Okay.
9 short swords and
9
light
crossbows.
I would say you guys find 37 silver on all of them combined.
They just had some little coins that they had in their pockets.
Yeah.
Shake them
Oh,
down,
and
boys.
we have 18 ears.
Yes.
True.
goods.
18 gold right there.
I'm gonna start
Well,
getting some broadhead arrows and just sawing ears off of live goblins.
We'll let
Oh my
Six
God.
then track the general loot.
Yeah, I'm
The
already
general
typing
loot
it out.
tracker.
So then,
We're just gonna like sell and split.
yeah, I'm gonna start heading back to town. I'm assuming this right here.
And just for your guys'
Blacksmith.
information
Is the
too, if you
blacksmith,
go into the compendium and you search like a weapon, like a bow or something +1, you can drag that into your character sheet, and it will give you that thing with all of its stat block. And if it has an attack, I think.
So when I hit I and I type
populate
in
it.
short sword, nothing comes up.
I is supposed to do something.
I see short sword.
Okay,
short
so
sword
I did-
+1.
Short sword, one. It's one word.
Okay.
So if you search like shorts, like the word shorts,
Yeah, I just did short.
does
Wish
it
I
pop
could
up?
link this to you guys.
Yeah, it doesn't give me like any
How do you
like
even get to the? Oh, up there. Okay.
yeah. Can I drag that into? Oh, that's why, because that's a. Okay.
So
Yes, if you
short
drag
sword,
it
one
into
word.
your like actual inventory portion.
Well, it's because I have it popped out. That's why it's not letting me do it.
Oh, so if it's popped in, it'll let you do it in the widget.
Most likely, but I don't mind typing it. It's fine. I was more looking at that to see if it had like a value, like how much they're supposed to be worth.
I don't think anything has a value in here. I'm just like basing it off of.
There's a table of contents for like common
Yeah.
values for items, but it wouldn't be not accessible in that portion of the sheet. No.
So I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
So we're gonna
And
make our way back into town in like loose order.
You guys do already see crows circling or vultures circling around where all these corpses are.
that's
Ah,
fine.
fuck it, I'll leave it in the woods.
Yeah, leave it there. Or what we could do, if we really wanted to, is cut off their
I'm
heads and
also
put them in
not gonna-
pikes around the town,
I'm not gonna pick up my hunting trap. I'm gonna leave that in that.
just in case they go to poop
Infirmary.
again.
Oh, dude, I want to find some goblin nuts in that trap when I come back and check on it in a few days.
So I go in and I'm gonna sell the short swords and the crossbows, so we can get a set amount of money for everyone.
I'll offer you 10 silver for each of these. I mean, it's reasonable. It's going to take me weeks to offload all of this, but 10 silver sounds reasonable to me.
10 silver per short sword and
Per
crossbow,
weapon.
or okay.
Yeah. So what is that?
So 180 silver or 1 gold, 80
Yeah, so
silver.
that's 1 gold, 80 silver. Yeah. there
You guys think that's fair?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, I'll do that for that. And
get it
then-
out of the woods.
So I got 1 gold, 80. So I'm not gonna put that in my gold. I'm just gonna put that in my treasure, so I know what I
Put
need to
that with
split.
the 37 silver we got too.
Oh yeah,
Split
good
it
call,
up.
good call. So it's 2 gold and what? 7 silver? 17 silver.
2 gold, 17 silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, after that, I do ask him a quick question if he can make half plate.
I don't have the materials right now, but if maybe you were able to go to the another.
Couldn't you
Major
just
city
melt
and
down these
acquire
swords
some,
that
I
you
could.
just got and make it?
That could take time, weeks. Yeah, but I could. Yeah. It would
Damascus
cost
up
you
some.
about 30 or 40 gold to do that. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I can make them myself better.
Oh.
I actually have
Choosing-
blacksmithing on this
choosing-
guy, so
Choosing beggars.
yeah, not for fucking 40 gold. Sorry, dude. So I leave.
Apologies. Hey, while you guys are in there, 2 guards approach inside. 2 guards come in and they're like, "Hey, we heard commotion. Is everything okay?"
Yeah, we killed 19 of your goblins.
Hold up. As an aside, like, did this
19?
dude
Or no, sorry,
Dude.
9.
sleep? The guard in the watchtower? Like, he didn't see
I can
shit.
imagine that he was not involved whatsoever.
I mean, I
could've
guess he was,
seen
like,
one of
100 plus
those.
feet.
But
Like,
yeah,
you guys have to imagine the combat only lasted like 6.
it didn't last very long, that's for sure.
A turn is
Yeah.
not long at all.
No.
In, like actual D&D.
One turn is 6 seconds. Yeah, so it's literally like you guys. Your fight lasted maybe 30 seconds.
We slaughtered what
Hot
9
the
goblins in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Uh,
Between the three of you.
I know, it's just kind of funny.
Actually, like even less than that. I took 3 turns, so even if we round up to 4, like at most 24
yeah.
seconds. Like
Right. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's really fast.
We
Like, as
slaughtered
soon as
them.
you guys.
Wait a minute, it's
Here's
got to
the
be
thing.
longer than that because if you get 30 feet of movement,
I'm
in
fucking
6
Usain Bolt,
seconds,
bitch. Don't question me.
we some fast motherfuckers.
That is true.
It's got to be like a minute.
Because
Or
I'd say
like
you
30
just moved
seconds
like
per
60
turn or
feet
something.
in like a matter of 2-3 seconds.
Like a
Yeah.
foot
Yeah,
per
but you guys
second,
are
maybe
using-
30
you guys
seconds
are
a
using,
turn
like,
cycle or
feet.
something.
Feats of strength.
regular human running is 4.6 feet per second. No, that's walking. 4.6 feet per second.
Yeah, so if you're sprinting.
Oh, so yeah, no,
Okay.
maybe it is like
Well, 4.6. So even if you doubled that in speed, right, and say 10 feet per second is what you get for running.
You
That's-
get 3 seconds of movement, 3 seconds of action. Like you swing a sword and you move. There you go.
yeah. Actually, you know what? Damn, that is decisive.
Well, I mean,
and
his
quick then.
last move alone is 6 seconds. His 60-foot run.
Well, no, he got bonus speed. He was
Yeah,
using
I
the
was
negative
looking at
That's
that
true.
exactly.
That's true. Yeah. No, you're right. So yeah, 3 seconds each turn, pretty much, for a movement, and like swinging a sword as part of the movement. Yeah, so I guess that's about right.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
Yep.
that looks.
All
I
right.
just headed towards the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go turn in the ears, and get us our gold.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, I
went there in
suppose
the
what
first
you'd
place.
have to consider is like an actual like real-time
guys just
combat.
go
You would
past the
execute
guards?
all people's.
We
I
told
never
him we
went to
killed the
blacksmith
goblins
last
and then
time.
kept walking.
I never went to the blacksmith. I just went straight
Okay,
here.
yeah, they kind of
I'm
just
already
like
here.
it's like you say that, you walk past them as if nothing, and they don't stop you.
Yeah.
They're just like trailing behind like a posse following
Like,
us around town.
oh, you guys
I'm
are so
already
cool.
here while that's going on. I didn't go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
So.
You guys have only been gone 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Are you back already?
I throw down a pile of ears at him. It's like on the table.
Where did you get these?
I thought I had all the ears.
Well, like
Oh, okay, that
realistically,
was-
you probably wouldn't actually be carrying all the stuff, right? Like. That's
Okay,
just
so then I'm not carrying 18 goblin ears. I'm carrying how many?
I don't know how this works.
Well, most you wouldn't actually be carrying all the things and doing all the things.
I figured I was just holding everything, because I have the most strength. It just means I can carry the most. So I'm carrying.
Mule.
Yeah, I was carrying 9 swords, 9 crossbows, and 18 ears, and just fucking walking into town with it all.
I wasn't keeping.
Like, I don't care if I don't have all the ears, but like, I need to take off my number of ears is all.
Oh well.
Either way.
Well, here we can all commune.
Well, for all here, we drop all the ears. We have 18 ears here.
Blaying them out on the table, all nasty like.
I kind of hold one up and wiggle it in front of his face, and then drop it.
Guys, you get a kind of a mixed reaction between them. Some, like the orcish woman is kind of excited about it, and the rest seem a little taken aback, as if this is the first time they've seen ears cut off of a body.
This is literally what you asked for. Why do you seem upset?
No, please take no offense. We were just surprised.
I just hold my hand out.
How many ears is that? 18.
Yeah,
Yes.
surprise us with some sweet paint.
He rummages through his little coin purse and counts out 18 pieces of gold and kind of has them in each, a pile of his hands, and just holds it out. Like, we appreciate what you've done. They've been attacking us for months, and we haven't killed a single one.
Take the gold, and I say, "There's probably more." And then I leave.
Do you have a?
I follow the gold.
I want to ask him if he has somewhere in town that provisions potions.
You can check at the chapel. There's a gentleman in the back who can arrange potions for you.
An otherworldly healer. potions.
Sure.
Godless healing.
Thank you. As you guys just leave.
And Six, like at a character side, I was saying like for you to track just stuff just because it's easier to have it tracked by one person, not by one character. Just it's like.
Oh,
you can
okay,
write
yeah.
down
Then
the
I
gold
wouldn't
and
put it
stuff.
on my character sheet then. If I'm
Well, no,
not.
that's why it was in the treasure spot, just to track it.
However you guys want to do it. Do it. Not gonna-
Just
Yeah, I
easy
don't
to
think
have
we're going to
one
be cutthroating loot from each other too often.
Exactly. Yes, it's easy to have one person just keeping track if we're doing that. Otherwise, it's sort of everyone loots their own stuff because it sort of
Kind
becomes
of have a
difficult to.
communal inventory, and
Yeah,
then like
so
your
you
own
can-
personal inventory. Yeah.
For the things that are just value and not use.
Can we
Like
take
you
off
can
the
write
turn
down the
order
18
thing?
gold.
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
can. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I
we're
guess
not
we
in
could just split
combat.
up the gold right now.
Okay,
You
so
have,
we
like,
have
2
20 gold, 17 silver.
Not a bad tip.
That's the total for today. So we all get what?
So
6 gold,
I'll take
6
6
silver in a
gold, 2
round.
take 7.
Yeah, that would work.
So why don't we give him the 6 gold, 17 silver, and me and you will take 7 gold each.
Yeah, that works for me.
That-
I'll
he
be
gets a tiny bit
you
smaller
two
of
are
a
like
cut.
established mercs, and I'm like the fresh hand here.
Okay,
I'll
so
take
I
the
got 7
little undercut
gold.
on that one.
I'm rich.
Rich.
Okay, so then gold is now distributed. Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
I'm going where there's like a bar or something here, right? Like a tavern.
I'm
That's the
assuming
first
it's
place
at
I
the
can-
inn, isn't it?
There's a tavern
like-
and an inn.
Oh,
Where's
there's
the-
2.
Where's the tavern at? Can I see the tavern?
Yeah, it's to the west.
Is it this thing?
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
All right.
If you guys wanted to, there's a potion salesman in the chapel.
What do we need potions
say-
for?
I say I'm getting the kind of potions I'm looking for, and I head to the
Oh.
tavern.
I'm gonna go see about trying to win some more money.
Okay. Let's think about this. I
I'm
would
a
say
pop.
there's about 20 villagers gathered inside of here. You do see a group of members playing poker or whatever. What is the game that they play? in
I
this-
have a dice kit on me. I have bone
Yeah,
dice.
so there's like a dice game. There's a couple other games, but we'll probably just do I don't know, some kind of roll. Let me look at
Is there like a average looking guard or anything in here?
No guards in here. No, it's totally unprotected, honestly. Other than like the barkeep. The barkeep has a sword on his hilt. You notice the bar maiden also has like a scimitar on her. This is how they work. It's pretty common to be open carrying here.
They live in fucking Texas.
Yeah.
Do I know how much like drinks cost like typically at a place like this? Like
It's
knowledge,
with
that'd be like
it's
common
silver.
knowledge.
It's silver. It's like 50 silver is a pretty high dollar drink.
It's like how much is like a cheap drink? You might just get it like a bar like this.
We can go down to
Like if you
50
just
pop.
want to go get a fucking beer.
Like if you
Yeah.
guys want to get hammered, you can get hammered for 1 silver. Well,
All right.
no. What did we used to do? I used to do a roll for each drink, depending on how heavy it was. I think that it was.
You had like it was like not a survival check, but it was
It
a
wasn't medicine.
Had like a tolerance up to your.
yeah. Like if
Right.
you rolled depending on how much you drank each drink you
What
rolled
if
to
you
see
used
how
it
drunk you
against
were.
your like passive wisdom perception? Like once you're
I'm gonna
over
say
your passive
medicine, dude.
perception, you're just fucked.
I'm gonna say medicine.
So you'd roll like a medicine
Whatever-
roll, and that's
Yeah.
like
If
like
you're
if I
pushing,
click
like,
medicine, bam, it's I rolled a
I'm needing to know the actual cost of the drink more so than the
coppers.
getting.
Like
Bartender
if you
is
can
like-
get drunk
yeah.
up for a silver, they're gonna be in the coppers for the cheaper beer.
Yeah, you guys are kind of out. This isn't like a big bustling city or anything. So the bartender, he's a big old orc. It's like we have ale.
What is considered a
So-
short rest? Like you don't actually have to sleep, right? You just have to
I think
be
it's
like
30 minutes. Yeah, I think
so
it's
just
30
chilling.
minutes.
So as long as I chilled here for 30 minutes, that's a short rest.
Right.
Okay. So then I'm gonna chill here with Shard then and be like, I'm gonna rest up
Alright,
after that
so-
fight.
I'm gonna throw down a gold coin on this
Oh shit.
and say, drinks for everyone till this runs out.
Okay. You see him literally just grab like flasks by the handle, each hand 5 in the handle, sets them on the counter, fills them all full of ale. They've got a little foam top on them, and he's like, "This is this is what you get. Congratulations."
Oh, damn.
So wait, 10 beers is a gold?
Gold?
No, that's definitely false. No,
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you said we could get plastered for
That
a
was-
silver.
That was the whole point of me spending the money. Is that the gold was gonna be like,
That should be like,
This dude's gonna get
let's divide
shaken
that.
down so
It would
hard.
be 100. It would be 100 beers.
yeah.
yeah, that was the point. Like people drink until this runs out. Like I'm
Turn-
paying for
Yeah.
everybody's shit.
Okay.
Turn the other
you guys
people's
can
up?
Imagine,
Yeah,
like,
I can do
how
that.
long
Hold on.
It would take to fill 100 beers, and there are people.
Yeah, so you
in
didn't,
there.
I'm like, you don't gotta make them all right now. Just like, let everybody know I'm buying the beers.
He just starts filling. You know, he's got 20
Gotcha.
down.
How's that?
10 down,
Are they a little bit
20
louder
down.
now?
That's when you say that.
I say that, and I'm like, yelled at everybody. Beers up here.
Or
I take one,
actually,
start
probably
drinking.
could just do it.
There's a few people in there that go up and grab a beer, but not everybody.
Celebrate
is
the
as-
Goblin Slayers.
There, I turned it up in OBS. How about that?
Yeah.
Did that help at
Not
all?
everybody is as
Much
interested
better?
as you would
Perfect.
think.
Okay. Let me know if I made it too loud.
What time of day
I know
is
there's
it?
a delay, so just let me know if I made it too loud. This is
Like
the first
2
time
p.m.
I streamed D&D.
Oh,
Normally
yeah,
it's
wait,
in,
we
like,
met for
WoW and
breakfast.
stuff, so-
Yeah.
even
Started
even,
at 10.
even
Slaughtered a few
better.
goblins for 10
So,
minutes
just
and
let me
then
know if I
hit the
need to
bar
fix it.
for a saucing.
Yes. Look at everybody.
What a lush! It's like 10 a.m. Like we're up
It'd
for
actually be
second
more legit
breakfast.
morning at that point, wouldn't it?
Wait, why are you sitting on me? Or why
You
am I
moved
sitting on
over
you?
there. I don't know.
Well, you did just
I
pay
mean, I guess
gold
I'm
to
buying
give
the
me a
beers.
bunch of beers, so I came and
Yeah.
sat on your lap.
Oh yes.
No, I'm not gonna drink too much. I'll have one beer. Like that's all I'm drinking. I'm just here to relax. And watch
I'll just
everyone
like,
else get
I'm not
drunk.
like, I'm not like pounding a beer, but I'm going to like regular drink the whole time we're here. So however long that ends up being.
Steady cruise.
Yeah, like I said, it's like 2. It's got a ways to go.
So
What is the material I would need to make like that half plate shit?
That's a good question.
Because I have blacksmithing material, like blacksmithing shit.
I would say that it's made out of steel, right?
Like a Damascus
Iron-
steel, like a
iron or
bolt
steel?
something.
depending what kind of quality you want, right?
I mean, like basic
Dude.
quality. The stuff that I'm gonna get the 15, because it's not heavy. It's half plate. It's not like plate armor. It's considered medium armor still.
I imagine this like real life. It probably takes like 3 or 4 months to make a full set of armor. About probably like 10 pounds of either steel or iron. At least.
I feel like that's a really long time to pound that shit out.
Dude, yeah, it is. You ever
That's
done
what
that
she
shit?
said.
Yeah.
No, but I've watched people make like a sword within like a couple hours.
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate sword in a couple hours? No way, man. Like
Yeah,
you
they
gotta
had the
forge
steel
that
like
shit.
it was already like a long piece of steel, and they just pounded it out.
No, I'm thinking like ingot to done. Yeah, I don't know, man. No, I would
Here's
definitely-
a article. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Yeah, there you go.
A
Definitely
cheap
say
this
it.
sword
bird
could take a day or two to make. A cheap sword.
Said a dwarven smith with special dragonfire magic equipment can make it in maybe a few days. Otherwise, weeks to months.
That
So that's-
seems so
yeah.
long.
No way, man. Like, dude.
I made chainmail armor, like IRL,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
scratch. It took me 285 hours on my first pass.
I was gonna say, man. Like, it takes
It's
a long
an
time to
intensive
do
labor,
that.
and that's only for like an XL size harbor
crazy.
of
I was
chainmail.
more looking at real life stuff like the medieval Europe. It took a standard blacksmith about a week to make a decent average steel longsword.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. A
Yeah,
week.
I definitely.
Like a
Week
week,
of
I
Because
guess,
a lot
but,
of it's just,
4 or
like,
5
multiple
months
passes.
seemed long.
I don't know. I was just thinking like an entire set of armor. No, we can definitely reduce that just for like gameplay.
Well,
I
like,
think
'cause
a week
half plate
sounds
would just
good.
be like the chest piece, right?
No,
Or is
it's a
half plate the
full.
whole thing. I don't know what.
I think it's shoulder, chest, leg.
I'm pretty
boots,
sure when I'm picturing
gloves.
half plate, it's like chainmail with plate over like your torso
So
portion.
half plate, actually, the first picture that came up is what Goblin Slayer wears.
Nice.
Like he has like those pieces up on him that is plate, but then other pieces is just cloth, like just his normal shirt. Like
It's kind of
plate
like
in
the
certain
medieval.
pieces. So like you have a plate on the chest and on the shoulders and like your forearm. Everything else is just your normal shirt.
Hmm.
So like this
Yeah,
is a really shitty
I think
version of
if
what
we
I'm
say
talking about,
I think
but,
if we say like a week or two, that sounds fair.
like that's half plate. Like
Yeah, I think
that
a
looks
half plate
stupid, but-
within a week or
What if
two.
we
that
say you
sounds
can
fair.
speed it up with like the assistance of like having like
But
a
see-
journeyman smith, or like if there's like a
I
larger
was just
city that
gonna
has
say.
like hired help that can aid you in the
Yeah.
process of like
I
the
was just
menial
gonna
labor.
say, you guys haven't like I don't know anything about this blacksmith. Like, is he a legendary blacksmith? Is he a master blacksmith? Is he an amateur blacksmith?
Is his plate half plate gonna be like plus 20 armor or something like that, or is it gonna be like, oh, it barely works?
No, it's gonna be standard.
Dude, looking at these pictures on Google Images of half plates make me hot for some armor.
Right,
Like-
that's cool. And
Yeah,
I was
good,
like, this
yeah.
actually would give me 19 AC.
Let me take a look at this.
Or sorry, 18 AC, because I have a 16
yeah,
in
man,
my-
that's a week of work. Absolutely.
Like this
Minimum.
is what I'm picturing when I'm picturing half plate. I'm still picturing it over chainmail. Like I don't know who's fucking with like just a like
I also think
curious
it's
over.
what
Oh,
you-
yeah,
cloth.
like
six.
how you want it to be, like, because it can be either way.
Uh-huh.
So like, honestly, my imagination of half plate would actually be Goblin Slayer, like how his looks, like he has like leather underneath it. So
Mhm.
Fuck
if
is
you're
Goblin
using
Slayer?
half plate for the mobility but still having some of the plate, you don't want to put chainmail also. You'd be too heavy.
Yeah, you'd be
Hey, I think
surprised.
Yeah, but it's all integrated.
I hope you're enjoying
Right?
this.
It's
It's our
all
Distributed
first time.
weight.
Like half plate
Welcome
is
to
just
doing
integrated.
D&D, online.
If your
for
half
sure.
plate has
I've only played a
chainmail,
couple
like that's it.
campaigns,
If
But
you're just wearing chainmail,
So far
you
we're
just have
trying to-
chainmail.
trying to
You know what I mean?
iron everything
I don't
out.
want to over.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying you like layer half plate over chainmail. I'm just saying that's what I would
You do
picture.
both.
Like if you're wearing half plate, that it would be like that would be what it is.
So I think what Six is
But yeah, no, that
posted
would be
is
kinda
what
cool.
he's thinking of, which is kind of what I imagine too.
That's,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you could
that's
do
what
that as,
I
like,
think of when I think of half plate, as far as like what my character would get to keep the
yeah, the like mobility
Yeah.
portion
medium,
of
the
that,
it's
So-
considered
using like
medium
the dex
armor.
portion of it.
Yeah,
A
for it
mix
to be
of chain
considered-
and plate.
Yeah,
to
for
give
it
you
to
the
be considered
flexibility.
Medium armor, like I needed it to be a lightweight, but still have some plate pieces, which is what I'm assuming. Like that's what I want,
Yeah, like cloth on plate.
kind of, or like leather, like just basic
Yeah.
clothing for the most part
You,
underneath it.
you cover the really important stuff with plate, and everything else is
It's-
with not plate.
Think of it. Well, I guess Chris is probably the only one that knows it. A plate carrier. That's what half plate
Yeah.
is to me. Like
Right. No,
covers
I
the
agree.
important parts.
You still got you
Exactly.
still have the shoulders. I think it still comes with the hand guards and like the leg deals. Well, I mean, we can mix and match. I don't mind. What's your AC right now?
16.
16, and
I just
I
didn't
think
know
half plate
chainmail
is
was
18.
heavy. I never would have considered chainmail heavy mail, or else I wouldn't have picked it. I didn't know enough about this game. I should have researched more, but that's my own.
It's all right, dude. I didn't really.
Yeah, that's my own fault. Like I wouldn't have picked heavy armor if I would have known chainmail was heavy armor.
Yeah.
So after your conversation with the blacksmith, he can make you half plate, but it's gonna take a week, and it's gonna cost 30 gold.
I do not have to. What if I
Like
help him?
his labor and services. Oh, you are a blacksmith. You'd have to communicate with him.
Yeah, I at least have like basic proficiency in blacksmithing.
See what.
Well, that's
you
what I was
can
saying. Like,
roll for
even if it's
that.
not him making the thing, like getting the help of the blacksmith and like paying him
Paying
and
him
aiding
to
his
help me
craft
do
to
it.
speed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll move my character over there like I'm going to go talk.
That's
to
how
him.
I built my truck, man. When I built my lowrider truck, I helped out the guy that was building it to
Yeah, so
reduce
like
cost.
if I go up and talk to him,
Yeah.
they're like, hey, if you help me make, if we use some of those swords and you help me make a set of half plate and I help you, how much would it be and how long would it take with two people working
Right.
on it?
Got an idea. So what I would like you to do is roll persuasion and athletics. Let's take a look at this.
All the gold.
So he's not, at first he's not really sold on it, but you're
What if I throw out the I just saved your village from annihilation of goblins? You can help me out just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of already going for it. As soon as your athletics roll, you were like, "Hey, man, I know how to use this. I know how to use this. I know how to do this. Like, let's get this done." And then you say that, and he's like, "All right, man, all right, we can do this. It's still gonna take us like 4 or 5 days, and let's just do material cost. I gotta make money."
So, like those swords that I gave you, can we use that material to make it? Like, I brought you 9 short swords. You gave me what? A silver each or something like that? 10 silver each?
We can.
So what if I double what you gave me for the short swords?
I can agree to that.
Okay, I can do that. Let me check with my team if we're not in a hurry to leave somewhere, and see if we have the time. Make sure they're not leaving anytime soon.
Okay, I'm prepared.
Okay, so I guess I go back to the oh, are you right outside the blacksmith?
Oh yeah, we migrated over. We saw you trucking off across town.
I think Shard's sitting at the bar, but
I'm still drinking.
Yeah. So if you heard that, what do you think? Do you plan to stay here for a couple of days? Make sure the goblins don't come back?
See if a couple of them come back. I mean, if that was like some light patrols.
I think that was a light patrol. Like, I wouldn't mind staying and making a little bit more gold, maybe venturing out and exploring a little bit and trying to find there's any more goblins, if you guys are down.
I also heard there's free beer in the bar. Some asshole threw a gold down on the counter, and
that's true.
Everybody's going to drink later.
So I look back at the bartender, like, can I cut off a little bit if I bring you back a beer?
Sure.
You look at the blacksmith, you mean?
What'd I say?
Bartender.
Yeah, I look at the blacksmith.
Smell bad.
What was that?
I said, you guys smell a little bad.
I do have guts and stuff all over me.
Oh, blood. Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the sub, man. That means a lot.
Am I your first subscriber?
I'm actually having a lot of fun.
I can't imagine that
anything
a blacksmith would smell too fresh either.
A little bit better. I want to make a better
Man, you telling me I'm stinky?
Platform like
that's
this.
hot
I want it to be
forge
better.
work right
I
there.
want you guys to be able to see them and me.
Technically,
so
I would
are
also,
dirty.
if I was not in, well, I'll come inside. I would not smell bad.
Come inside.
I dispatch my foes at a distance, so I am pampered and clean.
I'm probably covered in guts because I just split 3 people in half. So.
Oh, that's true. You're the only melee guy, Zach.
Yeah.
I split some people in half. I'm probably covered in goblin blood and guts. And after I kind of look down, I'm like, yeah, I should probably wash this off.
Put in 4
as you guys are traversing between the blacksmith and the inn or whatever, what is it called?
Yeah, I want to go
tavern?
talk to Shard, and see if he's okay with staying here and trying to make a little bit extra gold and see what's going on.
That one beer he had at the tavern was hitting him hard.
The crows, vultures. There's like 5 or 6 vultures now circling over where all the dead corpses are.
You come back and talk to me about that, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I came over here and I'm talking to you about it and see if you're cool with staying for 2-3 days. Make sure the goblins don't come back. Maybe go hunt some down.
Well, yeah, I figured we were going to go follow the goblins.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to start making this armor. And then...
Wait, do you tell me something like, are you going to go hunt the goblins or are you going to make armor?
I mean, I can do both. It doesn't take all day to do either one. I'm assuming your 3 to 4 days of making it is like a normal 8-hour shift or whatever of working. Not literal 24 hours of pure making armor.
No, you're looking at like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, so like I can help make
and
some and then come back and then go hunt. But
like we know at least that their main fortifications are at least more than 10 miles away, so we're hiking for a while if we want to go fight the goblins.
How do we know they're 10 miles away?
They told us that.
You were, yeah,
they told
you
us
guys-
they've searched everywhere within 10 miles.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
It's like we're off to go.
We'll have to hike out to get to their main entrenchment.
Well, then I'm gonna
Yeah,
go talk to this guy about this a little bit more then. But if we plan to stay, like, I'm gonna start having this made.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, let's go. At least I plan
Well,
on
we
going
can
to
at least
find where
defend the town for
goblins
3
are.
days, and then we can provision up and set off.
I still at least want to rest, like do at least a short rest and get all my shit back. And you probably
Yeah.
want a long
Well, at this
rest to
point
get
you-
your spells back.
At this point, you probably have the short rest.
Depending, how long have we been here at this point, Chris? Or Bref, sorry.
Well, I mean,
Also,
to
thank you for
use
the
like a short
follows.
rest and get any
This is
value
gonna
out of
be,
it,
every
you're gonna
Wednesday.
need to
We
expend
plan to play
hit
about
dice usually,
8 o'clock
regardless.
Central Time.
So it will come
Yeah, you
at
can use
some
your-
sort of cost.
You can use your hit dice on a short rest. You can use them on the long rest. You don't get them back until after a long rest.
Yeah, so like short resting is
Yeah.
really only useful to you if you're going to expend
Well,
hit dice or do some like
and
cantrip.
Short
in,
dice
like,
give me my
ritual action.
superiority dice back. That's why I'm asking about that.
That's true. Yeah, you do get those back.
Yeah, those are the short rest is important for that. Like my HP, I'm only missing like 7.
We'll have done that at least some point probably before we would hit next combat for sure.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Is
go
getting
talk to
a
that
short
blacksmith
rest
and
back
be like,
in.
Hey, we're gonna go hunt more. I can only help a little bit to try and get more goblins. What if I throw in a couple extra gold since you're gonna be doing a little bit more of the work? Except I'm still at the bar talking to myself. I go up to the blacksmith.
Just musing to himself, musing to the bottom of that mug of ale.
Just like talking to my beer, like I should
There's
probably-
like 10.
wrong
Yeah,
people.
there's 10 more beers sitting in front of you.
So I go back up to the blacksmith and say that exact
piling
same
up
thing,
now.
and offer him a little bit more money, since he'll be doing a little bit more of the work. But I still plan to help him as much as I can. Like we're probably gonna spend the night here, reprovision up, do a long rest, and then truck out and go find more goblins.
So you
Just
wanna
don't want
help
any
me-
exhaustion
You want to
when
help
we're in
me
battle.
prepare the your scale plate, and then you're gonna leave for a few days.
Yeah, I want to help prepare it as much as possible, and then we're gonna go try and find more goblins to make sure they don't come back.
I understand. You know, considering you and your group are helping the town with this, I'm okay with that. I can do that.
Okay, then I'm
I think
gonna. I'm at least gonna give him a gold piece to start. That's still
I
more
appreciate
than
it.
what it was going to be.
Okay,
Actually,
so
that's
6,
actually
like,
paid for. Because how much did we get for those short swords? We got what?
like 1 gold maybe.
So we got 1 gold, 80 silver, right? We got
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it's just the short swords, then 90 silver.
So we got
Yeah,
90
90.
silver for all the short swords. So I gave him a gold. So that's at least for all the material he needs. He has the money, and then I'll give him another gold when I get back for helping make, if he agrees to that, or I'll give him 2 gold when I get back, for time, and then of course whatever I can help pitch in to help make it.
We're going from 30 gold of my normal services to 2.
Yes, but you
That's-
already agreed on me helping you was just going to be double the cost of the swords that I gave you.
How about we equalize on 15 gold? You help me, I do this, 15 gold, we'll call it even.
Fine, I'll do 15.
Okay. I appreciate it. My time
I'm
time's
gonna
worth
give
more
him
than-
half now, just so he can start.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he kind of looks at you a little shocked. Like nobody in this town probably throws that kind of money around, other than the council.
Well, we got our hands in the council's pockets now.
At this point,
All right, so I give him 7 gold.
yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you
I'm
very
gonna
much.
take as many beers as I can carry. How many beers do I think I can carry
You can probably carry like 3 or 4
Without-
per hand.
without fucking it up?
Let's see a sleight of hand check.
Like,
Yeah, that would be an
don't-
athletics check.
not trying to carry the most I
them up with
possibly
your
can and
feet.
fail. I'm trying to carry the most I can carry without failing. Like,
So as you're struggling, like trying to add, grab as many beers as you can, well, the bartender's like, I have flasks.
no, that won't be necessary. I'll take. How many do I have at this point?
I don't know. You can probably carry 10.
10
But
beers.
I mean, you're not putting them in your backpack. You
No,
got
no, no.
5 in each
I'm
hand.
walking out of the building with as many beers as I can carry.
Okay, yeah, like 5 in each hand. You're
Okay.
golden.
I go to the
up.
church. This is the church, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
buddy.
yes, it is.
You go to the church
Can you
with
make
your
a
beers?
constitution? Can you please make a constitution saving throw for me before you go into this church? 8. Oh, 8. You're a little sloshed, dude. I don't know. Probably for like the next few hours, maybe the rest of the day, you're gonna have a disadvantage on your charisma throws.
Nice.
Also, why did it still roll a second roll? I have that. Oh, nope. I got a disadvantage roll. That's weird. Somehow disadvantage got clicked.
Okay, I was like,
It'll
why'd they hit
roll.
that one? Because it took. So technically, the 13 would have been. I guess 8 is still his first roll.
8 was still the first
yeah.
roll, but it's
Yeah, yeah.
highlighting. It
Yeah,
would've
yeah,
highlighted
exactly.
lower.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go find Shard and just
So-
tell him like I'm gonna go rest.
Are there people in the church?
Yeah,
I can see from here?
I
Just-
do
just-
have a few people.
So I can see these two that are like visible.
Yeah, let's. I want to throw in like a couple
I
pedestrians.
probably
Really.
still need to go shower. I'm walking
Oh,
into the church covered
Just
in blood.
coming into the church,
Actually,
reeking in.
so while I'm looking at the people and holding all of my beers, being kind of drunk, I turn to Six and I go, "Pretty disrespectful coming in here like that."
I just take my hand and kind of wipe some blood off, and then wipe it on my pants.
And I go, "That's better."
Jeez.
Clean it up.
Yeah, just
Literally
a
have-
little bit. Clean it off a
Clean
little
yourself
bit.
up a little bit.
I'm just gonna throw. There's a few people in here praying. You know, they're minding their own business.
All right.
Is
Is
this
there
guy
anybody
in
in
here hoeing
here?
in church?
It wants a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any like? Is there anybody in here that's hot? Either.
Man, we're gonna go that
I
route.
point to
Like, this
myself.
is my only female.
No, I don't care. Who's the most attractive person I can see that's not part of my party?
Oh.
I mean, he's
Regardless,
Yeah, this one over here. This,
that one.
He's pretty cute.
No.
That's a
That's
ginger.
Oh, yeah. It depends on. Yeah. What's your
No.
your preference?
Pierre, no, I'm not worried about which gender. Who is the most attractive?
Oh, well,
Any-
actually, now that I
of
zoom
any
in,
person.
definitely this one.
I'm rolling it. Oh, that dragon. I'm just gonna roll.
Oh,
these
there's a
things
dragon?
with,
That's actually.
Look
Is that
this.
actually a dragon?
Yeah, because you're draconic, aren't you? Like half of it or something?
Yeah, it's draconic bloodline.
Alright. Yeah,
40
so to
foot
you,
seductress.
it would be the.
I
Could be
mean,
the dragon.
Okay.
objectively speaking,
Is it like a hot dragon though? Because I'm not looking for like an ugly dragon. Like, you know what I mean?
Rick just gave me a great idea.
Like I'm a hot dragon.
We're going streaking through the quad to the church.
Probably a little better looking than you.
that just sounds like a bad dragon.
I have a 17 charisma. I think I'm pretty hot.
I don't know if
So-
this
so-
is a dude or a chick dragon. It's hard to tell.
Nobody
from a distance.
doesn't matter. It's
It does
pretty.
not matter. Not
Hey,
sorry.
after a few beers, you
Yeah.
probably won't
So
even tell.
I set a couple beers down like here, and a couple beers here, and I walk over here with like 4 beers in my hand. I set
Oof.
2 more beers on this, and
Oh
then
my
I'm
God.
like, "What's up?"
I'll follow behind
And
and start
It's the
drinking.
dragon.
you know, I play World of Warcraft, so I'm just gonna have to like base that shit off my memory. Like, and how can we help you from the Sister of Elune?
I'm like, "You just looked like you could use fresh."
I just so at this point I see him hitting on them.
Fresh what?
I'm going home. And just walk out. And just go walk to the inn.
I hold out a beer.
I don't drink, actually.
In a
Don't know
church
where this
like
is
You don't
going.
drink.
Don't you drink the blood of Christ?
You
wait,
know
wrong
what you
church.
should just do?
Wrong church.
You should just roll persuasion at disadvantage, and we'll see where this goes.
Please roll high. I want this to. Damn it!
The disadvantage screwed me.
Yeah.
If you would like a prayer, we can help you with that. If you need anything else, please confide with a guard.
Oh my god! I know your
Mike.
next line. I know your next line. Rec just said
Like,
it in my chat.
Oh God.
I'm not doing that one.
No, come on,
I'm
you.
not
pretty
very
good.
good at doing a fucking dragon female for some reason.
So I'm going to I'm gonna say I'll sit down for a prayer if you take a drink.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like I said, I all right, fine. You can,
Yeah.
she female
Cut loose,
dragonborn.
baby.
All
What
right.
time is it now? 4,
So she
5 or so.
taking a
you know?
drink?
You know what? How about we leave?
Oh.
You can
Why? I
go
thought we were
off.
gonna. I thought we were gonna pray.
I did pray.
Now I wish
and
I was there and be like, stop questioning it.
It's
No.
Oh my god. This is where my Imagine Dragons line would come in handy.
I do not believe that this is the appropriate place for our conversation.
I'm going to let me this. Nope. What all can I do with that spell?
The light cantrip.
Yeah.
Just light up.
Basically create an orb of light.
You create a light bulb.
It's just like a. Could I make it like a halo?
You cannot. You can't shape it. It's an orb of light.
But you could put some like glowing light
wait.
behind your head a little bit, make it.
Let me see what else I got. Let me see what else I got.
What are you trying to do?
I think he's trying to seduce the dragon.
Minor.
Could I make a minor illusion of a halo?
We all knew
Maybe
that.
with the light
Yeah, you
cantrip
can.
to look even more like actual light orb, and then so halo like illusion with it.
Let me just see how this goes. No,
Actually,
I'm really not interested in your advances. Like I said, if you really want to confide in anybody else, please go talk to the guards.
Spooked her.
I'm like, well, I agreed that I would pray, so I'm gonna do what I said I would do.
I'll
just-
pray for you too.
I just get on my knees right there and start praying, like as devout sounding as I can.
Celestial.
We even
oh yeah, if you
Have
say
a
it
religion?
in the celestial tongue, that might be help.
Just fucking.
Oh,
you're a
yeah,
fallen
yeah,
angel,
it-
aren't you?
Yes, I am ASMR. That's
Yeah, so you
I
can
have a
say
real
it,
awkward
right.
relationship with the church. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Oh,
get down and pray
A-
quietly in
ASMR.
celestial.
I thought that was ASMR. I was like,
Yes.
About to be.
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna sit down to some sultry baritones and pray.
Man,
Oh, here actually,
this is
Gonna
what
sound like the
we
new,
do my Imagine Dragons.
player.
my religion check.
Track that dropped.
I have religion skill specifically.
so basic.
Hot demons
Okay.
in your area near you.
So I'm gonna pray there for like 5 minutes.
You know, we have booths that you can go to if you'd like that are more comfortable than here.
I look up and I'm like talking to Divine. Excuse me.
Okay, man.
Please don't interrupt.
Curb your enthusiasm,
Female
man.
dragon walks away and starts working on some other project. Starts talking with one of the other priests here, whispering. You can't make out what they're saying. No, something's up here.
So I'm gonna finish my like 5 minutes of prayer, and then go here.
Now, is this legitimate prayer?
No, this is me trying to appear
Okay.
legitimate prayer.
Okay, yeah. Roll a deception check for me real quick. Let's see how this works out. Oh man. All right. Yeah. So what are you doing?
So I just sit there for 5 minutes, do my pretend prayer, and then I'm gonna go collect my beers if they're still where they were.
Less
Yep.
1 or 2. I've had a couple.
Plus 1 or 2. And then I'm out.
Right before you exit the door, the priest comes up to you and he's taps you on the shoulder. Says, "My son, if you you ever need somebody else to confide in other than, I don't know, fucking Mary, please come speak with me anytime you'd like.
I'm like, drink?
No, thank you. I've been sober for 6 months.
Well, that sounds awful. I'll have a prayer for you, and then I walk off.
This is like a Simpsons episode of D&D.
Yeah, so I was not trying to pick up on the dragon at all. Like, I didn't care, but I was fine with him thinking that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna go. I'm going into the church with my beers because I'm an ass and a fallen angel, and I see a dragon. So I'm like, I'll give them a beer.
Gee.
All right, I'll go to a resty type spot as well now.
Let's blast into the potion shop real fast before
I'm actually up at the blast.
heading back to the tavern, or not the tavern, the inn.
My name is Deckard Kane.
Oh,
How may I be of service?
Infringement.
I require potions of rejuvenation,
Oh,
sire.
Rickard Bane.
There we go.
Rickard Bane.
I'm Bane. That's
I was literally
Plenty of
just
potions
thinking
of healing.
Oh, what sizes do they come in, and how much do they cost?
Oh, we have Maxim potions, extra large potions,
that.
Refilling potions?
and,
Didn't take that one.
and for the smaller folk, we have miniature potions.
Ooh.
You can buy whatever you want, man. There's like potions are expensive though. Like they're 10 gold each.
I would want some smalls.
Hold on, let me look this up because I think that there's like 7 different potions.
Smalls like a gold each.
Potions. 1 second.
What, healing potion?
Yeah, look up healing potion, and there should
Potion
be
of-
5. Here we
Potion
go.
of healing.
Healing common 2d4 plus 2. We'll start that out at like
Yeah, sure. That's what I was telling you about.
5,
that
10,
you
15,
needed
20.
to
Yeah, that sounds
do.
right.
I thought there was a small that's just a 1d4. 1d4 plus 1 or just
Well-
1d4?
We can make that. There's nothing that prevents me from making anything smaller. If you are less than 4 inches, then so be it.
Hey, leave my size out of it. I'm 5'10". Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would say like you can get away with I don't know, minor healing potions, 1d4 plus 1. What did I say? 5 gold each?
5 gold each for a minor?
Or did I say 1? 1 for a minor.
1 for
sounds
a
really
minor?
bad.
Oh, hold on.
Context.
Wait, 5, 10, 15,
One
20.
for a minor. He is
Oh,
a
that
priest.
sounds bad. Well, you know, hey, Zach's the one streaming, so that's on him.
I don't care.
It's getting banned.
Hopefully there's no Catholics in here. If there are, I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm pretty sure all the Catholics would get a joke anyway.
I mean, never mind. I'm not going to say that if there is any.
I know the joke that was going. That's really bad.
Double down!
I mean, they have to have some type of sense of humor if they talk to their
I mean,
imaginary friend all
1d4
day.
1d4 plus 1 for 1 gold, like that's a steal.
Gold 50? Or like, what do you think? 2 gold?
Yeah, I mean, because the way that I looked at it is the minor potion
Oh, yeah,
of
what-
healing, is 2d4 plus 2, and I was thinking that would be 5 gold.
I mean, I
So-
could buy those for 5 gold, I
Yeah, why don't
suppose.
yeah, let's just do that.
I'll just
'cause
crank
I've
2 of
got
those out.
Yeah, so 2 potions, 2d4 plus 2.
So that's a potion
be-
of healing.
That'd be 10 gold each. Or no, 10 gold total.
You know, I'm gonna just be I'm gonna be prudent. I'm gonna buy 3 of those.
I'm a big spender.
So how long have we been back in town now? With all of this?
Like all this shit going on, like it's getting dusk, sun setting.
Okay.
You
So
guys
how
killed
long
goblins.
since I left them talking to the female dragon, I went up to the blacksmith to help as much as I could before I needed to go sleep. How long have I been
Okay.
helping?
Oh, yeah, good question.
I just want to see how long like I've actually helped. So if I've
So
only
8
gone-
hours. 8 hours would put you at like 10 p.m. And you
So
could go to sleep, get your full rest.
we want to say 8 hours has passed, and since we got back and did everything.
Yeah, if you guys are ready to like move on to the next day, like we can do that.
Are
You
you
can throw
done,
8.
done flirting with priests, Shard?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
everybody's
already
done
napping.
flirting with
You're
her.
already napping? Okay. So yeah, then how long did we say it was going to take? 2 days? Something like that? 3 days?
For your plate mail,
For the plate,
5,
yeah.
I think.
like a minimum of 3, man. Like you've
Even
helped a
with
little bit,
people
but
helping.
like 3's pushing it. Because I said like 2 weeks, and we've been talking it down. I would say like, and 3's going to be a push.
That dude's busting his ass. That's his only project.
Like you guys literally just worked 8 hours just now, and
On it to
and a
get-
full day
Well,
of
that's what I was
goblin killing.
asking time-wise, because if it's 2 people on it, it should cut. Not like if I was working the entire time, it should cut in half. But like, if it takes 36 hours of work to make one thing, and I worked 8 hours and he worked 8 hours, that should be 16 hours.
Well, I think he's saying it takes like 100 hours of work. If it was going to
Well,
be a
that's-
week at 12-hour days.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking like how long. So if it's 3 days at 12-hour days, that's 36
Just
hours.
guesstimating. You'll have to figure it out. Go kill some goblins. Like, but from what you have done with the smith right now is basically smelted all of the swords that you guys got into ingots. That's like
That's
what
we're
you've
doing
done
right
so
now.
far.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to know like the processes I've done. So it's like if it's close, not close. But so I help for 8 hours. I'm gonna go to
I think the raw material. I think the raw materials are like set now.
Okay.
So you
So
guys
now it's
know
hammering
like
them out to actually. Make
yeah,
it
like
better.
as you leave the blacksmith, it's basically like you're both on the same page that the raw materials here. He's just got to start forming it, and you might have to show up in a day or two, or he might have taken. You know what? He probably took your measurements.
I don't know
so-
what that means at all.
Good to go.
I don't know what Tickleberry
Nice.
Hills is.
Set it up as a attack roll for easy use.
Honestly, my guy's backstory is.
All right, so we head in the morning
I'm
then.
not the greatest at RP.
Yeah, you guys
pretty
ready
much
for a long
made
rest?
My guy got
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang back
From
to the
Berserk?
tavern there.
base it off him.
Not that
Simmer
fucking
down,
tavern, the
simmer
inn.
down,
The
man.
Shard is a
Simmer
mercenary.
down.
I'm just making.
Or that
armor.
person's house.
This map is so I like
chain
this
mail.
map.
This
helps
map
me
is
so
huge.
much.
I like this.
So,
It helps me keep track so much
but I
easier.
don't know what the fuck Tickleberry Hills is.
You know, I'm gonna give them some space. I'm taking the 4th bedroom.
This
So
is
you
also
guys
our
are
first
spending
night.
I
Playing, so like
don't know, a silver a
as
night.
far as story goes, it's
Is
not
that even worth
super
keeping track?
crazy.
I think we should do like a gold a night. 1 gold.
I don't think making it more expensive is the counter for it not being worth keeping track.
All right, 1 silver.
Well, if we're commissioned, don't we like get lodging for working in the town?
No, because you're not commissioned by like, dude. The innkeeper doesn't give a shit. He's still here to make money. It's
Ooh,
like,
so we get up in the. So does he charge us the night before? Then I assume.
but yeah, I think that's fair. Like that seems like
a
what we would
hotel.
do.
Well, no, hotels would pay
'Cause-
afterwards. But yeah,
Because the
Yeah, this kind of place-
You said
so-
it's kind of like a. This isn't like a crazy pricey town. Like, what if it's like
not.
5 silver a night or something?
I'm just trying to think of like how is it?
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
easier
D&D,
and
we're
not
gonna-
so
we're trying to do
burdensome
D&D
to keep
Wednesdays.
track of this shit.
This-
I think
it's
50
just a
silver
small
sounds
little thrown
good to me.
together campaign. I think we've been talking about this for like a week at this point.
50 silver a night.
Yeah,
It's nothing
I
crazy.
think that's
Money.
fair.
Definitely just
need to kill some
throw together,
goblins.
Fuck around.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like for the
I think after
economy.
this one, we're
I
only
don't
gonna play
know.
this one a couple.
Well, but then we
times.
need to have
It's
some.
like a real
We need to be able to
campaign,
find some
just kinda-
goblins or some warriors.
Yeah,
do
because
like
I'm
a
also
count.
thinking I don't want
We
you
might
guys
just
to
play
be
this one, but,
bloated
like,
like I've done campaigns before,
just
where you guys
wanted to
are
play D&D.
basically
Just hold down
millionaires.
too much
I wanted to
coin.
stream it, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm buying healing potions as well.
Okay.
Just as
I
like
think
a,
50. I
as
think
an
50
aside,
silver.
like In a party that doesn't have a dedicated healer, potions are a great gold sink.
Yeah, and you guys, so we did,
And like
we
the
did say,
upper amounts of healing potions, rightfully and generally are extremely expensive. Like I think
Yes.
like a larger potion or a potion of greater healing is
I
like
think I should do
50 gold or something like that. Like they're pricey potions.
I think I should do 5, 10, 20, and 40 because I do remember like a greater healing potion when I played my campaigns was like 50 gold.
No, I think
think-
it is. Like
I think
They're-
our economy, the way
You
that
said
we're
they're
running
loud
the
now?
economy is like way more easier to keep track, so we're
Does anyone else think
reducing
they're
it.
loud?
I mean, we might as well be spending money on stuff. That's for sure. Like we're getting gold from trash equipment. We're getting gold from contract killing. We'll have enough stuff
There you go. I
to get
lowered
what
him
we
just a
need,
little bit.
or be able to find
Yeah.
money to do it. So
It's really hard to balance it out. But I think 50 silver a night is good for this town. I'm sure you guys will come across towns that are like 10 gold each, like 10 gold a night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
think
mean,
I'm gonna
You guys
staying in
got
the
a major
region,
city or some
huge.
shit. I'll hash that out.
all right,
Sounds
well, I
fair,
paid
though.
my 50 silver.
I'm not gonna babysit you guys. It's what you guys want to do.
I will we'll play the honor system, but I'm not going to rob the innkeeper.
Got a huge dick.
Like, yeah,
I
paid my
don't like
50
the
silver
bed.
and
I don't
only
like the
have...
bed bugs and the mushroom stamps on my
Right.
pillow.
That's not a mint.
It's urinal cake.
Scanlan used to shit on people's pillows.
Oh my god. Okay, so we all have stayed the night. We did our 8 hours. It's what, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning now.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I mean, what
Really?
time do you guys want to
What
wake
the
up?
fuck?
Like, holy
Well,
shit.
if we
I
went to
went to
bed
bed
at
at
10
like 3 in the
o'clock-
afternoon, so...
These are some ambusher hours.
Motivated, are you?
Well, if we went to bed at 10 o'clock and we slept for 8 hours, what does that put us? That puts us at 6
I
in
mean,
the
I
morning.
imagine
I
you
still
guys were
sleep the
jerking off
fuck
for
in.
3 hours.
Nah. Guys, I went to sleep at like 3 in the afternoon. Had a good long rest.
Well, it was like 10 o'clock when we all decided to go to the inn.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, and 6 is ex-military, so he'd be up at 6. He'd be
Well,
up
fuck
at
it.
minimum long rest.
Yeah, like
Let's
if
Bang
we
out
went
at
to bed
the
at
ass
10,
crack of dawn and find some goblins. We need to make some money.
I mean, if he wants to stay asleep, he's drunk ass. He probably passed out. But I wake up after my 8
Oh,
hours.
that's true. Sharden, can you please make a constitution roll for me?
Like I don't mind if I'll just go help the blacksmith more.
Fuck, man. You are, yeah, you're a little hungover this morning. Oh, what is it called? Rob,
After
you
like
eat
16
more,
hours of sleep. Rough.
Man,
Mhm.
I don't know if you've been as drunk as I have. Like Germany was a shit show. But
Oh.
you know, 100 beers like on the counter. Anyway, what is it called? I don't remember. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
Well, there are like 6 different phases of exhaustion. Oh, that's what it's called. Exhaustion. So 1 point of exhaustion. Exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks. So that's what it is for now. That's it, man. Like you're really feeling it this morning.
How do you get rid of exhaustion?
Long rest or a healing spell.
So if you have 2 long rests, then be gone.
So shouldn't it be gone?
So if you slept for say like 16 hours.
Because he's
So
not
you
waking up
slept
at the
for-
ass crack of dawn like I did. He's sleeping.
Well, no, I
long.
went to bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've
Oh,
been in
shit.
bed. Yeah, I went
Wait,
straight to
what?
bed after the church. I drank and went to bed.
Oh
Like-
man.
I thought after
Oh,
the
so
church
yeah,
when it was like 10 o'clock.
He had a long rest
know what,
followed by a
dude,
long
For
rest.
the first game, like fuck that. You feeling it? You're feeling it. But I'm not gonna do disadvantage on anything.
Like I'm totally down with no argument of like like a complaint. If I just like
Yeah.
drank, went to bed, and got up. But, like I went to bed at 3. I'm like I'm out. I slept.
Okay.
I probably woke up at like midnight and was like, oh, this sucks. Went back to bed.
Yeah, it's been a long night. It's been a rough morning. I think
Did
we're
we
good.
hear anybody like sloshing in the well in the morning?
No, not that I can think of. No, no.
I'd say you could do. You probably still have some beers. You could do.
You
Hair of the
guys,
Dog.
you guys are the most exciting thing that's happened, other than the goblins in this town for like a year.
Wow, this is a shitty town.
Some would
It's
agree
not
that
a
the
shitty
goblins
town,
were
it's
even more
like a
exciting
trading
than us.
town. It's kind of like a trading town. I like to imagine it as like a crossroads
Okay, well, while they're
in the Barrens.
getting ready, I got up a while ago and I just
Okay.
went and helped for a little bit, as long
I was
as I
just gonna
can to
say-
help speed this shit up.
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah,
So you're
so
just waiting
whenever
for
they're
your
done,
friends
they
to
can
wake
just
up?
come find me and we'll go do shit. But I already
Yeah.
I went on my. I already got my long
Yeah,
rest.
we're
got
all
my short
getting up at
rest,
like 6.
so-
We're all getting up and heading off like 6 in the morning.
All right. So we would have full hit points, full spell slots.
Everything should be
Yeah.
fixed. Yeah.
We're all
Bang
back to normal.
up.
I wish there was like a sun on this thing, like so you could kind of slowly do what time
you know
it
what I
is or
used to
something like
use?
that.
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
more along the lines of like what Roll20 Premium does, because you can set like light levels for like the environment.
Oh man,
Because that'd be really cool,
I-
so we can actually track time on when everything's done. So it's like, the longer we sit in here, time is going as we're doing stuff. Like, I know we're just saying it, but
yeah,
so, like I can
No,
look outside and be like,
totally
oh,
will.
it's getting dark. It must be getting late.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd just be kind of a cool addition.
I'll have to look into it. I don't know.
Would we all need Roll20 Premium, or is it like a one-person account?
I think
for
it's.
Premium.
I
Most of
just-
the features are host side,
I just
like DM
resubscribed.
side.
Oh,
so
okay. So you
honestly,
have.
like-
How much is it
It was only like $6.
for like a month?
Yeah, for the month.
Oh, I'll shoot you a little bit from it. Oh, it just got
Is
dark.
that-
It's dark
don't-
again.
Yeah.
Ah,
see,
it's
and I don't
night.
think- Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't know how to integrate it.
Well, I mean, we have a week after this one. We can play without it for this one, and then fuck around
think we
with
should.
it
Yeah.
until next
Right.
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we can
Chris.
just mess with it.
You should pop into my Discord sometime during like hours when JJ is around and have him give you a crash course on DM, like basics in Roll20 Premium,
Yeah.
because he
It's been
runs
a
like
while.
Strahd and all of our other D&D out of.
Hey, wait! All the
Roll20
boxes
as
are
well.
gone.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah,
That
it's
just
not-
means he turned the grid off.
I mean, which is still fine.
There we go.
Because we.
I
just-
like the
Oh.
grid on.
The grid's good for
Me too.
movement.
Yeah, I didn't mean
I
to
mean,
do
it
that,
still
but-
would snap us to the grid even if it was off, but. or
But
at
for
least I think it
counting.
does. Yeah, it's still just easier.
Now, see,
visually.
when I played like IRL D&D, I didn't use a grid. We just took a measuring tape and measured like inches in distance.
Every
Mhm.
inch was 5
just
feet or
scaled
whatever.
everything.
Yeah, like it didn't
Yeah, I
matter
remember
what
that.
angle
We
you-
had like a ruler.
Yeah. That was so much fun. Yeah, yeah.
And then if somebody got sassy, crack it on their knuckles,
Oh,
like
man.
a good little
Oh,
nun.
Okay, so these guys, we all woke up. I went to the
Yep.
to the blacksmith a little early. These guys come find me. Are we heading out right now? Or you guys wanting breakfast? Like, what are we doing?
I'm gonna eat some ration. Let's go first thing.
All right, so yeah, just come get me when you guys are ready. Speaking of which, we plan on the
Immediately.
ration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've already like crashed out here, and we'll make our way over to the forge.
Like right behind you on your way to the forge, pretty much. Like. I'm like, what are you doing here? I thought we're going.
I was up before you guys started moving around. That's all. That's why I made my way over here. Figured I'd pound out some steel a little bit while I waited for everyone.
Oh, pounding one out.
Mm.
It might make it a little more durable. But yeah, if we're ready to go, we can head out.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm
going
looking
first thing.
Looking at some maps.
Adventure map.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
We're gonna, well, Tracker Boy here, see if you can follow the trail of that one goblin that went and follow him.
I'm gonna go towards this, but I'm gonna go with attempted stealth.
He was bleeding before too, or injured. He should have made some
Oh,
sort
it
of
wasn't. It
track.
wasn't injured goblin. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
so he should be able to track him. Oh yeah, I want to go check the trap, see if there's any, nutsacks.
I'm going with attempted stealth.
Okay.
Up to it.
So, as you guys come back to this location, all the
Mhm.
bodies are gone. The trap is disabled, and there's more shit.
Damn. Did they take my trap, or is it just
Look-
disabled there?
Yeah, it's removed. There's nothing there.
Can we tell?
I look at the shit,
Yeah.
and I look at Six, and I say, "This where you slept?"
Ha ha ha. My shits would be much bigger.
There, I've seen them.
Tiny goblin shits.
So can he track them to where we need to go? Or
Yeah,
I
so,
guess I ask him. Do you think you can track them? Since
Let me
we
see
know
what I
they've
got
been
going
here?
on. See what I got going on after this rest
So
here.
There's so much
Shit.
shit because that's where the goblins go to the bathroom.
Hey
That is
man,
their
if you've ever been
bathroom.
in war, like people got to take a shit.
Feeling pretty consistently solid on this pile of
I
shit
know
here.
what other stuff. I'm really liking this shit. I think I can follow it.
You
He gets
got
down and
it.
sniffs the shit and then follow like. sniffs
One
around.
of these is one of these is modestly fresh. They were fucking around here this morning.
So you guys would understand that like they came here last night. They
well, I
came
mean,
here
the time
early in
the
night.
time frame between
Yeah,
us
it's been one
murdering
night
goblins.
and all that stuff is gone. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I think our logical deduction is that
Hey, I don't
they
know.
were here
I
recently.
may not be a smart man, but I think I could get that.
Just making sure.
So yeah, if he can track them, I say we start following.
I've got the direction pointed.
Okay.
Mhm.
What I'm gonna do next is. So what I'll do next is like, how do you guys want to do your
Designate
the
like
order in
a
which you
party
move?
leader for movement on like a
I would
adventure map.
assume you are first since you're tracking, so you can follow everything.
Yeah, so
I'll
you
go
can be
second, and Shard can stand behind me since he's a caster.
Mhm.
I also, while he's tracking, I want to be like head on a swivel, watching for him. Since they ambushed us last time, I want to be watching for him.
So what I think would be fun is each of you choose like what you would roll on. So like Rob or Moonlit
Alright.
is rolling survival, like he's the one tracking. If Six wants to be the one on the lookout, he would be rolling perception, and then whatever.
I'm gonna
No.
try to be unnoticed, so I'm gonna roll stealth.
Sharden,
Try to
so
be as
stealth.
sneaky as possible.
Well,
Okay.
in general,
I'm very
And then
not
what I'm
stealthy,
gonna do-
so that's not gonna help you all that much.
I was gonna say like I don't think like in moving as a party, like I don't think there's much of a distinction in 5e for like one person stealthing.
Now, if you want to hang
Oh,
back,
and-
if you like,
Well, the thing, that's kind of what I would like to like. If we get jumped, they don't know there's 3 people. Give them a disadvantage.
so
Yeah.
then you would
yeah.
need to hang back a distance away.
Well,
from
but then
us.
you'd be at like a distance away that you'd be vulnerable to being actually like picked off from the
Unless it's
party,
stealth.
which would not be recommended.
Well, I'd probably like depending on how good my stealth roll went. Like I would probably be as close as I could be, and then may or may not be effective.
In theory, though, you
Based on
wouldn't
stealth
know.
roll.
You would assume you're being the stealthiest motherfucker in the
Yeah,
world.
but I'm saying I'm not going far back, and then attempting stealth. I'm not going like 600 yards behind.
No, I'd say like 20 yards or 20
Yeah.
feet. It's
Yeah, I'd
probably
probably
like,
relatively safe distance of they're gonna hear us, look and see us, and 20 feet behind you can still be like hopping between shadows and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
that's my thought.
in my opinion, that would be far
That's what
enough.
I'm going to attempt to do, depending on the
Look at-
roll. And
look at it as like a skill set.
Which
like,
I mean,
you
he's
got
a
some loud-
hitman, so he probably has decent stealth.
Got some noisy motherfuckers that step on every goddamn stick, and then you
I'm
got
not
some
trying to
dudes
be
that you never
stealthy, yeah.
hear.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna notice
Mhm.
me and the tracker dude before him.
Yep.
And if we're tracking, we're probably not moving super fast, which enables stealth to even be possible. Because if we're like sprinting,
Like
there's no
more
like,
the way
stealth
that I'd
check.
see this like playing out is like when we roll for like when we like initiate combats, when we're at like the initiation point and not being ambushed, you'd be able to like spread yourself out to like a back rear guard position, which
Right.
I would assume my character would take as well, unless we were like
Right,
ambush.
like
But
at
if
the
we were
point
like
of us
set on, you'd be like
tracking,
slightly further back.
you would move back,
That would
and I would
so
stay
that
up
would be
front.
integrated in his stealth roll. That would all be
Exactly.
combined into it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like we got to simplify it. Otherwise, we're gonna take 2 or 3 hours to just, to just do a movement.
So we're gonna have that forest roll that he did or something, and then
Yeah, so like when we stack
perception
into
check.
like combined
stealth check.
party movement, will be like whoever's tracking or leading, and then like whoever's in the rear is just gonna be like.
Six doesn't even
supporting.
know where he is today.
I don't know this shit.
It's all that work in the forge, man. You gotta actually close your eyes and fucking
Let's see
sleep.
what my stealth for this business is.
God, we are bad.
No. Yeah, 6 is like, I thought we were going south.
He's like, I thought we were going south. Like, we haven't left yet.
No, he's still using those right-left directionals when leaving the.
Yeah.
I put my hands up
We're
in front of
still
me in
off
the
of
L
Mark
and be
over
like
here.
left, right, left, right.
Is this east?
Yeah, to quote my sister, they both make an L. It's like, yeah, which one's backwards?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, well, when it got Google eyes and she's cross-eyed as fuck. They
Well, I'm
both
assuming the
look like
perception check would also come when something's about to happen. Right?
Yeah,
Not-
so that's
that,
the
like
thing.
that
Well,
perception
that's what
check
your,
doesn't stay the entire time, right?
That's what your
that's the whole point.
passive perception is. So, like, I have a 14 passive perception in your character sheet. That would be like your overall
How do you have a
base
14
level.
passive perception.
Some fucking scout.
Oh, I was like, I don't have a passive anything.
No, it's
You could.
under.
You got a passive.
You have a
perception.
passive
It's-
perception. It's
it's
underneath
10 plus
all of your skills.
dexterity or 10 plus something.
Oh,
Yeah.
10.
Oh.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
under
Oh,
all
yeah,
of
yeah,
those.
yeah. Okay,
perception
so my
modifier.
passive perception is 10.
So that
Yeah,
means
so-
like if there's like metagaming here for an aside,
if
like
I
if there's a
roll-
DM note that says like a trap is visible to characters, like this creature is visible to perception like level 12, then like
So,
I
like-
would see it when I look down a hallway, but you wouldn't if you look down.
Well,
that
then maybe
hallway.
I should just be in front. And
But
you
then
tell
when
me
you
where to
roll
go.
like
Since
an
fucking big guy.
active perception check, that's when you like override that and are using your skill to
Then why don't I
actively
lead?
perceive.
Well, he's
I-
tracking. He has to be in front.
I mean,
I'm
you can
tracking
still track
leading.
from behind and be like, "Hey, keep going straight."
Well, let's see if I get any personal like leader benefits from Natural Explorer if it's just for the group.
Okay, so difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't
So
become
corpses
lost.
don't slow us down while we're in Explorer mode.
While tracking
Yeah.
other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Yeah,
So
we
you
want
should
him
know
later.
exactly how many goblins were here.
I'm pretty keen
Um,
when I track.
Rob. Wait. Rob, what's your character's
Yeah. Moon.
Moon. So as Moonlit. So as you guys are like starting to traverse towards the trails, you notice there's, you might think there's hundreds of goblins.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Do you guys
Yeah.
guys came across like a extremely small portion?
Well, like
So if he can tell there's hundreds of goblins, do we want to go try and find them now, or do we want to warn that we might need some people to come with us? Because even as powerful as we are, I don't think 3 of us are going to take on 100 and live.
Risk it.
I mean, we can still scout it out. We might be able to find like a forward party again, pick them off.
Yeah, like 3 versus 100 when they already hurt us. Like just those 9 of them got me to under half health. And that was what, 3 of them hit me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
crossbow's a crossbow. You take a bolt.
Well,
from
that's
a
my
crossbow,
point.
it
Like,
hurts.
it's just like being, like it could be a 7-year-old with an AK. A bullet from that AK is still gonna kill you. So,
Mhm.
like 100 of those is still. I don't think we're
Oh
winning.
god, I
that.
love
My
that.
character says we should go scout it out and get some information.
The scouting
You
I
guys
find
really
it,
have-
but the actual engaging I don't think we should do.
Maybe
Unless
10
it's
miles,
small.
you guys have no information.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
but-
that's the point of being on the scouting portion of this and actually tracking them, so we're not like
Yeah, we
getting
can
jumped
go.
on by.
We can go try it out.
Why are the
and
bushes
see.
speaking goblin? Oh,
Are you guys okay with like a 5 to 10 minute break? 'Cause I've got to piss and I
Absolutely.
would love to smoke.
How long?
But yeah,
need
this will
some
be where my
provisions.
characters are walking during this break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, like,
okay.
how long are we
Got
gonna
the
play
rolls.
tonight?
I don't
was
know
gonna-
what you
Yeah,
guys want.
I was gonna leave it up to you guys. I normally go to bed at like 10. My
Like an
time.
hour.
So in like an hour.
I look at the clock and it's 11. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's still a 4-hour session. So if we want to do
I'm down
every
for that.
Wednesday for 4 hours, like, I'm fine with that.
yeah, 8 to
Okay.
midnight's not
So
bad. Because then
we'll take our 10-minute break now. Like normally we'd try and hit like after 2 hours we'll do it or something like that.
Split
Like,
it, yeah.
like a raid
Okay,
night,
yeah,
pretty
that
much.
sounds good.
And then we'll just do
like
4
some
hours.
nights I'll have to like maybe make dinner around this time too, depending on how early I wake up in the day.
Which is
But,
still like it's just break time. We take a break. Like
yeah,
but we'll
just
shoot
work
for a
a small
4-hour
session.
session. Like
I've really got to take a piss.
then go.
Yeah,
we'll,
no,
take,
take a
we'll,
piss.
take
Wizard.
we'll take a quick break. Is everyone leaving besides Rev, or is everyone staying and just like chilling for now?
I'm away from keyboard for a minute.
But you can still
So-
hear.
No, I have to leave my headset.
Okay.
I have my headset, so I'll be.
Well, my question is
At
for
least
you
put
then,
that on.
Shard. If I know we talked about for a while, and we'll bring this up to them when they get back. Do we want to make this a temporary campaign and then build like a real like in-depth one, and do like this
Well-
like the 8-session one like we were talking about, or
It depends on what the difference is actually going to mean to us. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing differently in the quote unquote real campaign?
Yeah, and that's what I'd want to talk to them about. Like, build one that actually has maybe more of a storyline besides just going and slaying goblins. Like, because after we slay the goblins, like, what? What is the purpose of everything now?
That basically is like entirely up to the DM at that point. Like,
Right, but like
if
he said, he
he
doesn't
wants any
have
rolling-
anything. Like, so does he want to
Yeah.
make one? Does he just want like make an actual storyline?
I'm already thinking about what's going on with the goblins. There's always a bigger fish.
Right, and like we talked about, you when we first did this, you had mentioned doing like an 8-session whatever, and then doing like another campaign. Do you still want to do that, or do you just want to play this campaign out as long as humanly possible?
It's totally up to you guys. Like whatever.
Like,
you
I'm fine
guys
either
wanna
way.
play.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I know that I can run sessions out for years.
oh,
It's
I
just a
know. Like
matter
we
of
had that one that lasted months, and we played two nights a week almost.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
So like it's
that's
just
good.
up to you guys. Like I'm down either way. I just know we had talked about it. I also know that I have other people interested in wanting to get in on campaigns. So
Ooh.
yeah, people have
Cool.
messaged me now that they see streaming and been like, hey, how hard is it to get people in? Like how hard would
I
it
mean,
be to
there's-
play a campaign?
There's nothing to like. The way that I've always done it is, if anybody wants to join in, I'll figure a way. Like if you guys are traveling towards these goblins and somebody wants to come in, they've kind of got to figure out a backstory on why they're there, and then we just take off from there.
My only thing is like I don't want like last time. Me and Shard have talked about it. We have way too many people, and those
I
huge
agree.
groups, like that was not fun. Like one more person max for this group would be
Yeah,
my
I was gonna say,
And
like,
my
that's
thing.
four is
definitely
good.
hard max.
Yeah. Like if we
Four's
were gonna
good.
add anyone, it would be one more person max. Or like I was saying, do this one for the short little campaign, and then
Yep.
do one if we ever want to add anyone. I'm just throwing out ideas. I don't mind
Yeah.
any way.
I don't
like
mind
the
just sticking
idea
with
of
3
just
people.
rolling
Like it
this.
has a nice speed to it. Like
I mean, the nice thing about
does.
D&D is it's easy, super easy to drop and like pick up people. Like it's not as
Yeah.
difficult. You don't need to separate out like whole campaigns or
No,
adventures
all the new
necessarily
person would
over.
have to do is roll out a new character, and we'd have to plot
Hook
carry
them
them
in.
into where we got it.
Yeah.
But I'm just
town
curious how
council
you
wanted
guys
another
wanted
person to
do
fight goblins.
it. What was that?
But it's like the town council wanted another person to fight goblins.
Yeah, they sent out multiple
But,
letters, and now someone else finally responded. Like.
Well,
Yeah,
and it's so
exactly.
easy. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, if you're out and we're in the middle of a freaking goblin encampment already, and you want to pick up a session and somebody wants to play, prisoner in a cage. I don't care. Like,
That's
you know,
the best. Yeah, that's the best part about D&D is like there's infinite possibilities.
But I
You can do
also know,
whatever the
like
fuck you
like
want.
Shard was saying, and I was saying, like I don't want this that much bigger, if at all bigger. Like
I
the 3-person
agree with
is a lot of fun. Maybe
No,
one
it's-
more person at the fucking hard max. Like if we want to do
yeah,
a second
that's
day
fun
of
because
D&D
like the
with a
turn
big
cycles are
campaign,
quicker and
Yeah.
like scheduling is easier.
yeah, scheduling
Yeah,
is
that's-
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's
if
the
it
trouble.
was
basically
someone-
you've got me from like any time from like 2 p.m. over by you to like fucking boof.
Well, I know Shard works from like the normal 8 to 5, which is why we did like 6 o'clock your guys' time.
Yeah, I couldn't start really earlier than like a half hour earlier than we started. Pretty much.
I
ever.
understand.
Today
I'm
was
always
perfect.
up super freaking late in Central Time, so like.
I don't
I
mind. I work nights,
for my like
so
normal job.
like I'm gonna be up even once we end this campaign for at least another probably 3 hours.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
I'm up for another like 6-7 hours. Fine.
Yeah. It's just I had people ask, so I figured I'd throw it out while we're on break and not actually playing.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be
what
up too.
everyone's
It's just
ideas.
my brain capacity just starts running out.
Yeah, sitting here for so long, like you got.
I think that's about like the right amount of time to play. We can flex it if we're feeling it, and everybody wants to go.
We did 4 hours today. We got 3 hours 54 minutes, right?
Yeah, we'll be at 4 hours come with like midnight when we call it. And I'm assuming depending on where we're at, if we're in the middle of battle, okay, let's finish the battle, then we'll call it.
Right.
So like it could flex a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. Like if we're about to get in battle,
I was gonna say,
starting it.
So for like on my end, it would be easier to stop right now because then I can prep the next fight because I kind of know where you guys are going.
If we want to do that for a first session and call it early, and then you can prep.
I mean, I'd say it's been productive. We got our characters up, got a good feel of some combat, got to run through some provisioning and shit.
Kind of worked out kinks with Roll20.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot I need to learn about Roll20 too.
Yeah, and then that also gives you a chance if you want to stay up for another hour and fuck with the lighting and shit and see how stuff works.
We do
like you can't do that.
One more thing to address though for our characters. How are we doing experience? Are we doing like just nickel and diming? Like we got 9 goblins, we get X character sheet EXP split 3 ways, or are we doing it like milestone level ups to keep it not like stat boomed?
What do you guys want to do? Like, so this is what I was.
Well, I mean, to me, like if we're gonna be doing like pickup play, and you just want to like make it fun and like have like the creep happen like as we're naturally gaining it.
I think
we can just do point-based
pickup
EXP.
play for the first few is fun, but I would like to get this a little bit more. Like,
so this is how I was gonna do.
Well, yeah, if we get like a story booming, then you're gonna want like more milestone level ups. And, like when you hit like a progression point, you can like.
So this is how I wanted to do it.
Do it.
This is how I wanted to do it. So you guys killed like 9 goblins today, I think.
Yeah,
worth
cool
50
storyline, RP stuff like that.
So the 9 goblins are worth 50 experience each, and I would divide that by 3. Like the 3 characters that were here during the session
we'd each
would
get
divide the
150.
experience. Yeah.
So if we put 150 into the experience points, like how do we know when we level up then?
Well, because we're level 3 right now, which is like a certain amount.
Right. And normally you have that amount in there, is what I'm saying. Like the experience points thing. But we don't. Since we started there's nothing there. So how do we know what's 3 experience?
Oh, level 3 is 900 experience, and then you level up at 2700.
Yep. It's all set.
So we would go
set.
up to, we would be at 1050 EXP right now.
Okay, so in our character sheet we would write 1050.
1050. Yep, and so then when we hit 2700 we'll be level 4, 6500 is level 5, 14,000 for 6, etc.
355,000 to hit 20.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a lot of
I mean, but like a lot of like if you get a high like challenge rating creature, they're worth an absolute ton of EXP too.
Yeah,
so.
and I know Chris, you used to do Rev. You used to do like
no, call me Chris. Like
okay. I try not to use it since I stream people using real names and
Dude,
stuff.
I don't give a shit.
Whatever happens, happens. I don't really care.
I don't mind first names, but like everyone I know at work uses last names, so.
I'm literally sitting by 2 safes of guns, so I feel okay.
But you used to do like people who did like extraordinary RP did really well in the game and didn't just sit there. You would give like a bonus die or something like to them. I don't remember.
What was it called?
Yeah,
I know exactly what Inspiration. Yeah,
it's up in the top left there. You can
like, what
toggle
I
that if you earn one.
And do you want to do stuff like that?
You get advantage on your
it's a 1d6
roll that you choose.
You can add 1d6 to anything you want. Doesn't matter if it's attack, doesn't matter if it's damage, doesn't matter if it's a skill roll.
Okay.
Like that is your inspiration to
So if you
use.
just
as
click that, it
you
means you
see
have
fit.
one inspiration. You can do 1d6.
And generally,
Yeah.
like a lot of times, it's given out like for doing like a really fun bit of like RP or something.
Right, like
or,
my vote was
Yeah, I
gonna
like
be
it.
Shard gets it for the fucking trying to mate with the dragons. Like he
I was
followed
gonna
his
say,
character.
so
No,
if you were to
no, that is
RP
not
a
worthy.
fallen angel with
No, that's not
religious
an
issues,
inspiration one.
Okay,
But, I mean,
now
that
if
is,
Shard,
like,
if
it's-
Shard ended up fucking the dragon, then
But he
yeah,
wasn't
we
really
could
trying to fuck her, like
negotiate
he
that.
said. It like that's just his.
Dude, I don't know, man. I was a little
just because you were turned on doesn't mean that's what I was doing. All right.
Hey, man.
But like he followed
I know,
his character very well and did it very well. Is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like he,
Yeah, that is true.
like it might not have been crazy RP as far as like what the story wanted, but like for his character, he was very his character at that point.
Yeah, I think we need more sessions to figure it out.
That's fine. I was
Yeah,
just at, like
like
at this
what
point,
for that.
since we're pretty much done and
Yeah.
we're leaving it at this. Like now, I'm just asking questions at this point. Like how
Whether it's
Yeah, no, it's
inspiration
fun
or
to-
not, I like there being something that in some way rewards the rest of the gameplay, because otherwise it's just like, okay, we're leaving to go hunt more goblins. To an extent, right? There's no,
it promotes being your character
yeah.
and actually
But
playing.
if you have a character that isn't just a goblin murderer, you would not have anything to do to progress your character at the same time,
yeah,
right? Like if you were, like,
Yeah, I
that
get-
side of thing.
I get what you guys are saying. It's like the character progression.
yeah. It just
Um,
makes you want to play your character more and build your like actual persona of your character more. If there's a reason to do it.
Yep.
Like if we
Okay.
don't want to give it out for first session, that's fine. I was just curious if that is something we want to do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
inspiration
for sure.
die. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Inspiration
I like
die.
doing it.
Or like the just like first session gains can be fun too, that aren't just like killed goblins, because you could do like the whole investigation, find out where they all are, didn't get in battle, found out their whole thing, found their leader, got back, reported it, recruited help.
Yeah, maybe killed one
Zero
goblin, like
experience.
you snuck in and
You did
killed
nothing.
someone, and that's it. One
Right.
goblin, like 50 experience for an entire session. That's
Oh, I get what you guys are saying. Yeah,
like a little
yeah,
bit
I
of
get what you
both.
guys are
Like
saying.
like playing.
Well, yeah, it
and
could be
doing
like
everything.
milestone-y, like if we want to do it as like you finished a large quest. But like obviously we'll have to see
Yeah.
it like where we're at. You
Right,
know,
like
if,
this one,
we
I don't
did
think
gain
we
a
did
lot
anything.
from combat.
Okay, I have an idea. I just came up with it.
Okay.
Like, so when you guys turned in those goblin ears, right?
Like a quest
Mhm.
reward.
Right. Yeah. What if we do that?
Oh, well, like,
we
what
do
if you-
quest
well,
rewards?
Like under the table, like what if you come up with something where there's like, like you've hit like 25 is one, then it's like 50, then like 100, and like
Like pretty
maybe
much
there's
milestones.
like at each each milestone of turn in you have like a table of maybe like 1d6 of like what could be
That's still just
reward at the
killing-
table or something.
killing
I
stuff.
don't know.
though,
I like
right?
the idea of. Okay. Yeah. Well, so
I like
Yeah,
the idea of
the
getting both, getting
social
experience
quest-
for killing and getting some type of experience for like playing a story, doing the story.
I agree because that prevents murder hobos.
I
Yeah.
just see it as like being a way to either like bridge what's lacking. Like if we're getting a lot of like combat encounters thrown at us because of the way that we play and we're being like aggressive,
and then we're getting a lot
Then-
of experience for combat.
and then we're getting like over leveled because like
Well,
and then
no,
he
but that's
wants to,
why
like throw
that's not
something at us,
progressing the
then-
storyline at all. That's pretty much just us going and attacking everything we find.
But
So
then
we're
we don't
getting-
want to nickel and dime him further for quest EXP. You know what I'm saying? But like if we're doing a lot of like non-combat stuff, then we're gonna need to get EXP for our sessions.
And that's
from
why I say
something.
do
It's kinda like-
both.
I agree.
Yeah, because kind of like this
I
session,
agree.
right? We definitely could have just killed the goblins, went, okay, we're gonna rest,
and then go hunt
and then went
them
out and
again.
killed more goblins.
Yeah.
Because
instead of-
generally it's going to come down to how fast do we want to progress in overall session length and overall campaign length. Like, like some people run like a forever campaign that's always running and like you always pick up on it or something. And like
That's the
some
normal
people want to
campaign
wrap
I
it up in
run.
like a month and be done or something, like it
I mean,
can
I'm
be-
down if we make this like our campaign and we actually like I know that this was the first session,
I'm
right?
fine
So-
keeping the pace slow and just letting it kind of roll as
Yeah,
it rolls. I
I-
don't see the need to accelerate it too much.
Like I
Right,
like getting in
necessarily.
combat and that's fun, but like I also like like making my
Oh yeah,
armor.
you like to do some like skill check sessions and
Yeah,
stuff where
like-
you're trying to like puzzle and
Yeah.
I
logic.
don't want
things
any
out.
more perception checks, but other than
I mean,
that,
like-
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the total amount of XP. More so the diversity of sources of. You
Yeah.
know,
Experience.
like,
No,
like
if it's
I'm
about
a
the diversity
blacksmith,
and
right?
not about
Like,
the amount, then yeah, too.
yeah,
We'll,
like I'm a
yeah.
blacksmith, and I started making something. Like technically, in any other game, I'm gaining experience because I'm
very correct.
using my blacksmith skills. Not saying I should get more than anyone
Correct.
else, but it's just anyone doing anything that their character should, in some way, shape,
One
or
of
form,
the
make
one
a
of the
random amount.
problems one of
Yeah.
the problems that I really try to stay away from is where one character or one player starts leveling faster than another one. So that's like, I think that we should disseminate or equalize all the experience that you guys
Yeah,
gain.
I'm fine with
Like
that.
as you're together. So yeah. So like if we threw, I don't know, 500 experience for the blacksmithing thing, I think we should divide it so that everybody's leveling
So like if
equally.
we got the, what was it, 150 for all the goblins, and then you're like, for all the RP and like scouting around, you guys get an extra 300 experience. So we got 250
Yeah.
tonight.
split
Yeah.
like that kind of
Split,
thing.
yeah, like it was 300 total,
Yeah,
and now
no.
split evenly. I just used 300.
I
to
agree
make it
with
even.
that. I agree with that. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
like that.
because well, it's cool to have like, oh, this character did something extra special, but then it does become problematic if they end up doing something extra special, and then now,
Yeah.
well,
It also
sorry guys, I'm
promotes
level
them going
7.
and doing their own thing without the group.
Well,
I
in
used to
certain
have-
classes, also like as a ranger, like notoriously you have nothing to manage. You have no spells that do like anything. You basically
Arrows.
can either like run fast, jump fast, and you shoot and attack things. Like they're fun, but like a lot of their flavor comes from their
Yeah.
non-combat skills.
So I think, Chris, at this point, you do the little base mini combat experience, and then at the end of it, you decide, you personally, how much you think we earned by how we played, and then we split that evenly.
Well, and you'll also know like what
Yeah.
you want upcoming in the next session, and like where do you want us to level? Like, are we going to level up halfway through to like the next time we play, or are we going to like
Yeah, like do we
level
want
up
to
at the
start the
end?
next one at level 4? So do you want to give us that, or do you think 3 is great, and you can adjust
Well,
it as you need it?
I think we should. Well, where are you guys
Well,
at right now?
4
'Cause
becomes
150 is-
double
We're not even
attack,
close
I
to-
believe, for
yeah.
almost every class. So it's going to be a big spike.
I think you guys are good at the moment.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
think
saying. I just
Yeah.
meant like using
Yeah,
this
yeah.
as an example of, you know,
Mhm.
in order to do
Normally
what
what I
we should be
do-
doing, we could be level 4.
Normally, what I've done is like based it off the monsters level already. So you guys have been fucking with goblins, and you're just making your plate mail. So I would say, okay, goblins are worth 50. Your plate mail like is probably worth 50, but you've been working on it for 8 hours. So I might bump it up to like 150.
So we each
Right?
get an extra
Like
50
it's so
experience.
there's so much guesstimation to it.
Yeah, and that's why
it
it's just
really
the DM.
Yeah, and
gets
I
to
don't
pick.
think like you don't got to really tell us unless it's like you want to do
Yeah.
something except to be like, hey, you guys did cool this time. You killed 9 goblins, 150. You're getting an extra 150. Done. Whatever your number is, right? Or if there was something specific, you're like, hey, Chard finally fucked the dragon.
You guys get an extra 1,000 experience. No?
Yeah.
Look,
Everybody's
like,
getting a
I
dragon
don't-
moon tonight, y'all.
I don't think you should
Nice.
tell us what